I switch positions.
Clean version.
Justify that? No, I'm very skeptical. I don't know for sure, but like
Yeah,
data,
yeah, I know,
like
but
objective.
do you think you would have to be skeptical of your skepticism at some point?
Yeah, I also think like Christians would have the same problem too.
I don't think I would have the same problem. I'm not a Protestant, by the way. I don't operate off of Western, like United States, etc., dogmaticism of Protestantism. I think I have a much more cohesive argument for Christianity, and it doesn't involve some made-up thing out of 1611 that a lot of people in the United States go off of. And when I say that, like if I let you let's say I let you unalive me, would you believe I'm real, or would you still be skeptic? Would you still have skepticism of the fact that I let you unalive me?
I mean, I might interpret reality as me like unaliving you, but my senses could be flawed. We don't know our senses to be true.
Let's say I just hand you a sharp object and I say, start cutting me. After you cut me to some point and I cease to exist, would you still hold the position that this is still, you would have skepticism that you unalived me?
I mean, there would probably be like a high level of confidence, but like, there's still the possibility that my senses could be flawed, and I might not have actually unalived you, and there's something going on outside.
Even if I let you cut me, let's say I'm living right now and I showed up at your doorstep and I said, get to cutting the controversial whatever it is, would you still believe that you're living in this like brain in a vat? Like if I said literally unalive me right now, here's the sharp object, and let's say you took a jigsaw and unalive me in half,
Yeah.
and the police came and they said, oh my God, look at the desecration, and they arrested you, would you still believe that you were a brain in a vat, or would you think reality sunk in?
Well, like, I don't really subscribe to like the brain in the vat idea, but I probably in that situation have a high level of confidence given the data and my sense data.
Wait, when you
There's
say data, do you
always-
mean sense data or data?
sen-
Okay. My bad. I wasn't trying to. I just didn't understand what you were saying there. But I do f with these conversations. Like I think the brain in the vat thing and other stuff like that. I think you're like a good tier host, even though I disagree with you. Like you're willing to have the conversation. You wouldn't believe if I showed up at your doorstep as a biological being and I said, get to cutting, and I handed you something, and you start, let's say, jigsawing me in half. And I had let's say I had my kids with me. They look exactly like me. You would still believe that there's a possibility that you're in a simulation.
I mean, like, I would have I'd have like a really high level of confidence, like probably like 95% level of confidence given my sense data, but there's always a chance I could be wrong about how I'm perceiving reality.
Uh-huh.
It's like how would you demonstrate to me objectively that these events occurred?
Well, let's say, okay, if you want me to demonstrate that objectively, let's say that in my worldview, my God, Jesus Christ, etc., kept an account for things like these. And in the afterlife, you had a whole sand bucket of problems, whether it was unaliving me, all of this other stuff. Would you say that it's real after you unalive in the afterlife itself? And there's questions about this after you're unalived.
I would say, I mean, if you're using like Jesus or God to like,
Yeah. Let's say you're in the pearly gates, like you're at the eschaton, and there's questions about your morality in the natural world. Would you concede that it's wrong?
what's wrong?
That you unalive me with a jigsaw?
Wait, ask your question again. I got lost.
So I come to your doorstep and I give you a jigsaw. I tell you to unalive me because you don't necessarily know whether or not you're a brain in a vat. And I ask you to unalive me, cut me in half. I'm trying to be TikTok friendly language, by the way. We don't have to do this on X, but you unalive me in half. And I unalive, and many years later you unalive. And let's say the Christian worldview is true. And you go to the pearly gates, and there's a man standing there, and he's asking, let's say he's looking at the Lamb's Book of Life, and he's asking you everything about everything that you did in your life when you had, some sort of cognition to know right from wrong, and you still unalived me. What would be your response to why you did it? Would it be that you thought you were a brain in a vat, or what would be your response? Let's say my worldview is true.
So what would be in question would be like my motivations for unaliving you,
No, your actions.
or whether like, oh, I actually unalived you.
Yeah, like your actions.
I mean, in that scenario, like, I'd still be asking the question, like, how do you know objectively that like I unalived you, but I guess like if I saw God face to face, maybe that would be like something that would establish the objective reality.
Yeah, he's right there. He's staring at you and he's saying, "Why did you do this?" Let's say God's right there. Let's say God's there and he's saying, "Why did you do this, my son?" And you said, what would you say to that?
Oh, so you're just asking about like my motivation for why I did it, not whether like I actually did it or not.
Yeah. Like, let's say you did it. Let's say, like, we know that you did it, like, in a metaphysical sense. Like, let's say we know that you did it. You know that you did it. And you're before God. And God's asking you, why did you unalive this person with a jigsaw? And what would your response be? There's nothing else after this, by the way. Like, you've come to the realization that God is real, hell is real, all of this stuff is real. What would be your response?
Actually, let me pause on that and let me pass it to the other people.
What?
Bro, what you got for me? I mean, like, we'll get back to it.
Okay.
Oh Lord, it's like I just listened to like, what did I just listen to? I'm just like, what the fuck? Okay, because like it's like the question was answered several times. It's like, holy shit,
It wasn't answered, just to be clear.
it was. You asked so many questions and then said you don't have to answer
He
anything.
said he'll get back to me after you
As
talk
if
and
he
the other
didn't
person
answer.
talks.
As if he didn't answer, and I gave you the respect. I sat there and listened.
Okay, what was his answer?
He's answered multiple of your questions, and then
What
you
was his
talked-
answer to my eschaton
That's
question?
not. I'm not. He didn't. He clearly didn't answer, did he?
You just said he answered.
I said he answered several questions.
The
of
question
yours.
I asked at the end about the eschaton. He's at the end. He knows this is the
What did
end.
he just do? And then he said he passed the mic, didn't he?
Yeah. So what was it? What did he have an answer, or is it on you?
Clearly, he did. He passed the mic. That's what he
Okay. So what is your critique of what I asked?
Because you sat there, asked him so many questions, several questions, and then in the middle of it, you said you don't have to answer any of them, which is contradictory. So
No, the other questions I asked. I said, if he goes to the eschaton, which in Christianity is the final judgment, like the telos, which
what it is.
telos just means purpose.
Mhm.
The purpose at the end of life, let's say he goes to heaven.
Mhm.
Let's say all this is true. And he has the question is asked to the controversial host. Why did you do what you do? Or you did. Why did you do what you did?
Because you asked him to. You asked him to cut you. That's
Yeah. But why would he let's say I was mentally deprived and I didn't have the correct cognition
What is
of
your
what
goal?
the
What is the point of what you're saying?
well,
What are
I
you
want to
trying
get to the purpose, aka the telos of atheism, of the question on the background, are Christians really seeking the truth? I want to get to the question of what truth is, etc. Even if you don't understand what I'm asking, my question still remains to the host. If you get to the eschaton, the final judgment, whatever you want to call it, what would your answer be to why you did what you did, regardless of what it's cutting me in half or other things? Why did you do what you did in your life?
Because he chose to. He made a decision. It's that simple.
Okay, and he made a decision. And let's say that decision goes against what God's decree or thought process is on things. Like, let's say God has
Then he
this.
could have been damned to hell.
No, I'm saying if the host. Wait. When you wait, host, do you believe in hell?
Lord Jesus Christ. Like,
No, I don't think the host believes in hell.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Agnostic.
Yeah.
Agnostic.
he made it
That's what
very
I'm saying.
clear.
That doesn't apply. That's a category error. That doesn't
Right,
apply
but
to
you
this.
kept-
What we're
we just keep talking about like
that doesn't apply to what we're talking about.
But you're
Coco, what the hell's with your background?
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
it.
guys.
Yeah, that's it.
Me and Cypher are not really friends anymore, and I think that he's just very cocky and arrogant.
Oh, you just realized that? Huh, interesting.
when we talk about
Yeah.
subjective, we can establish and agree, right? That subjective means
No,
something
wait.
objective
Just to
is
be
fact.
clear, host doesn't believe in hell. By the way, Rome.
He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to.
Okay, so if in my there's a crazy echo. I think it's mob.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. If host doesn't believe in hell, what's the justification in the natural world or order to do things that are right?
So right and wrong are objectively subjective.
Wait. Is it true when you say that things are objectively subjective? Is it objectively true?
How are you going to
that,
ask me a question?
Wait.
You asked a question. Don't
Wait,
ask the question, don't answer.
I'm asking a question to the question.
That
When
makes sense, right?
Wait. Just to be clear, when you say that things are objectively subjective, is it objectively true that things are objectively subjective?
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
what's the justification for that?
Okay, so first let's establish.
Justification? No, I want the justification.
Don't ask a question and then act like
no,
we're not
because
answering.
I asked you a very pointed
See,
question.
this person right here wants to be the center of attention.
You're running.
I'm not running. You have a problem. You're the problem.
I don't have a problem. You're not addressing
You
the
do.
question.
I think he's trying to answer it. I'll give him some
Right,
time to
you
answer.
don't-
Okay, I'll give you
Yeah,
5
question.
minutes. I'm gonna go on mute.
He said I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Holy shit! I'm
Objectively
you were gonna go on
objective.
mute.
That's
You
what
just
you're
said you were
saying.
gonna be 5 minutes.
Well, I'm trying to clarify what I asked you.
There's no emotional regulation here. So
I don't have. You're just obfuscating from the question I
no,
asked.
I'm not. I'm actually just having a civil
You
conversation.
just to be
with you.
clear,
Things are objectively subjective, such as subjectiveness.
objectively subjective. That's an
So
oxymoron.
first, let's establish, because you've been talking the whole time, and we've all
Yeah, because I'm bringing things to this live. I'm asking questions of what the background was.
You're not actually getting to a point though.
I don't have to arrive at a point. I only have to make a critique of the position that was on the background.
I guess. Okay. So
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, man. If you want to debate, I don't care about my degrees in
I don't want
philosophy.
to debate with you.
Yeah,
I mean, you want to
well,
debate with
I'm
you,
here
I
for a blood sport debate, and you're not doing that.
I know that's all you want to do is debate, and that has to do with your
I
ego.
know, because debate is how we settle things in Western civilization.
No, that's really not how we settle things.
Me, because I make sense. Go ahead,
You don't
Rome.
make sense. That's probably why you got.
You said things are objectively subjective. That's an oxymoron.
Certain things are.
What things? What are these things?
subjective.
What are
First, let's
things?
establish what objectiveness is.
Whatever
and what's
you mean
reality.
by that. I don't have to. You said it.
Why do you keep talking?
Because you're not making sense, man.
Oh, I make perfect sense. I promise you.
Okay, and
All right.
no, come on, Kason.
What's
just
the
needs to
evidence
talk.
for God, buddy?
No, hold up. He said things are objectively
Who
subjective.
gives a shit?
I'm arguing with my wife right now. Holy shit.
Makes sense to say that things are objectively
It
subjective.
doesn't make sense.
And I'm
You
being
guys
muted,
are
by the way.
on mute.
Host, I'm
That
being
doesn't make
muted when
sense.
I ask questions that don't make
You're
logical
gonna
sense.
go on mute. Let me give him 5 minutes, right? Like that's exactly why you got kicked.
I just saved this entire live stream.
Kason is a mod. You have to listen to him.
No. If you guys want them back, feel free to let me know. It's just I've seen this live stream just slowly just die.
Okay.
I heard it. I went to get back 30 minutes ago.
Rome, you didn't do anything wrong. Hold on.
Yeah,
really
it's just
quick.
he just kept attacking. Like, who the fuck wants to just be attacked? Like, nobody wants to be attacked. Like, he was.
I'm not attacking you. I'm asking for the argument.
I know because you
You
want
gotta
to.
let him
Okay,
answer.
make the
You gotta let him
argument
answer,
that
Kate.
things are objectively subjective. Go.
Okay, so first we have to establish, since you want to debate so bad, let's establish what objectivity is. Objectiveness is fact. Okay. And it's
Mind
reality,
independent.
right?
When
If
you say
stop
fact,
You gotta let him
talking-
finish.
but host, he's applying things to what he says that
Bro,
aren't.
no, shut the fuck
You
up.
have
bro.
to let him
Please.
finish. You have to let him finish at least.
Like, bro, it's just sad you cannot stay like on mute because you don't have emotional regulation. Like, I sat there and listened to nonsense for like a damn near hour because you want to debate so bad because you're caught in your ego, and pride and ego are the biggest killers to humility. I hope you know that, and you're not going to be able to grow and learn. So please just be quiet. Lord Jesus, like, give the respect that you want. Holy shit. So, anyways, let's first establish what objectivity is. Objectivity is fact. That is a fact. Okay. Subjectiveness is an anecdotal experience. It is your feeling. It's how you feel. Okay. If I go and pour water on a glass, if I go and pour water on the ground, that is an objective fact that I did that in reality. What the fuck? Like, it's very simple. Like, it's not rocket science. I'm not here to argue. Like, I don't care for that shit.
Listen, man, can I respond to that, or am I going to be kicked or muted?
Are you done, Rome?
He went on mute. That's why I started talking. He went on mute.
Go for it, Cade.
Okay. When you say objectivity, this is well. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Come on, man. We're trying to have it. Really, you kick. Really, host. Really, you kick me for trying to make critiques of arguments and stuff, but you allow this person up here to say crazy stuff while we're trying to have an actual debate.
Sorry about that. Continue. Sorry.
Okay, would you remove that guy so he doesn't do that again, or is this just your friend?
He's one of the mods.
Really, man, I want to have a good and Rome went off the screen. I want to have a concise debate about my position. I want to know that you guys are listening and like.
I apologize.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good, man. I'm not mad at you. Listen. I work hard on these arguments, and my worldview. I want to ask Rome questions, host. Like, is it okay if I do that, or am I going to be kicked again for asking questions?
No, go ahead. You're good. My bad.
Okay, so Rome, when you say that, when you talk about objectivity or truth, as you said truth, and I'm hoping Rome is here. When you say truth, are you saying that truth is mind dependent or independent? And that's a question for Rome. Is truth mind dependent or independent?
Okay. So I have to go do something. What did you ask?
I asked you, when you invoked the word truth in your last statement about the critique of my position, is truth mind dependent or is truth mind independent? Basically, when I say that, I mean, is truth with the mind, with individuals in the world, or is truth outside of the mind if no individuals existed?
Okay, so for one, this depends. First we have to define what truth is.
You mean by truth. You invoke the word truth. What do you mean by that?
You asked me a question. I'm answering.
You used the word truth.
Oh my God, what the fuck? Like, Don't ask a question and then speak. Okay, that's not how you debate. Like, not at all. When you
You invoke the word. I'm asking what you meant by that.
and when
Rome,
I'm
it kind of
answering,
seems
you
like
keep
Rome is
fucking
dodging the
talking.
question.
I'm dodging the question.
Come on, Rome, answer his question.
Because you invoke the word truth. You said truth.
What are you talking
Listen
about?
here, let me make it
people
very
are
clear. You
stupid.
said truth. You said truth is this thing, whatever you meant it to be. Is truth, capital truth, justified true belief, is it mind dependent or is it mind independent?
It's mind independent. If that's what you're looking for, it's
So
mind independent.
truth is
Fuck
mind
about that.
independent? That's the worst answer you could have ever given on TikTok.
How?
Because when you say truth is mind independent,
A fact?
oh,
Yeah, okay.
okay. Are
Let
you
me
saying
get
it's? Are you saying? Wait, just to be clear, maybe I'm a little wrong. Are you saying that truth exists outside of minds?
Yes.
Okay, then I agree with you.
Yes.
But how do you
Yeah,
go?
I fucking know
Okay,
you do.
yeah, I agree with you. No, I thought you were saying. No, I thought you were saying something else based
I
on
know
what.
because you want to debate so bad.
I don't want to debate so bad. I want to get down to the crux of the argument.
There's no fucking argument. Holy
Yes,
shit.
there is. There is an argument on the background right now.
What the fuck are you
The
doing?
question
Sir,
makes
that is a question, not an argument.
no, it makes an inference. It says, and he has the little banner at top of it. What? Can you move that a little bit, host, just so we're all clear on what the? Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
what
It
inference
says,
are you making?
"Are Christians really seeking the truth?" Do you think, in your mind independentness, whether or not you exist, you're just a moral agent here, right? You would agree with that, right, Rome?
Sure.
Okay, you're a moral agent here. Are Christians really seeking the truth?
No.
And when no, that's what it says. Are Christians really seeking the
The
truth?
answer
That's
is no.
no,
I mean,
no. Hold up.
I
That's
would
not.
say.
All
I
right,
would say
Dan.
Oh
that-
my god, bro! I can't even get my shit off. I can't get my shit off here.
Because you always
No.
want to get your shit
Oh,
off.
why'd you kick that
I didn't.
girl?
I invited her back.
Why'd you
Listen,
kick her?
listen.
Long conversation.
I tried to leave.
Listen, I don't fuck with girls, but women are great.
What?
But I want to
What?
talk about the. I want to talk about the background.
What?
If you host
You want to be the
is,
center of attention. That's
no,
what you
I
want.
don't. I want answer. Listen, host is very smart. I know this because he answered a lot
How do
of
you
my
know he's
questions.
smart?
Because the way that he answered my questions leaves some reasonable doubt, and I can't even if I'm a Christian,
What?
whether or not. Yes, the way. Wait, what do you mean? What?
Bro,
I just
can't
came.
with you.
I just came from a live where this guy was trying to use. I don't know how
No,
to explain this.
no. Let's not explain it. Rome.
Wait, no, I'm gonna
Stop
explain
trying
it.
to
I was
fucking
talking
Oh
to a
control
my
Christian.
everybody. Get the
God,
fuck out
bro.
of
We
here.
I
can't
was
even get
talking
to
with
the
a
background.
Christian.
No, you're full of shit.
I was
Full of
talking to a
shit.
Christian,
How?
and he kept
How?
going in circles with his logic. Like he's saying things that
Okay.
are like yes and no statements when
Okay.
we actually don't know.
Okay. So let me ask you this, just to
Bro,
get
let
Sa-
the lady speak. Bro.
just
You have no
to
respect for
get
her.
Sam off of the panel real quick.
Why?
What's
What is your problem? What's your
yeah?
problem?
Because I want to know what your standard of logic is.
Logic.
Logic is not the standard of logic.
Yes,
Okay, so
reason.
does
Reason. That
everybody-
is
So
my
we're
standard
gonna
of
so
logic.
host we're not gonna be honest with ourselves.
Your
So we're gonna go circular with logic now. Logic is the
Host,
center
can
of
you mute this
logic.
guy so we can shut
Okay,
the
what do you
fuck
think what do you think logic is? If it's
I
not
think logicism is a justified true belief outside of itself that doesn't need to incorporate whether or not you exist, whether or not you think
objectivity,
logic.
basically. It's
Yes,
objectivity.
yes.
Very simple.
And you wanted me
It's no
kicked,
disrespect.
and we
Wait, did
agree
you
on a
say-
lot of things.
Did you just say it doesn't need us to exist, but then you
Yes,
characterize it as
logic
justified Can I
is
finish speaking?
yes
And then
because
you characterize it as justified true belief things that are dependent upon people.
no, it's not. Justified true belief doesn't require people to exist.
Yeah, I take the truth predicate to be the thing that are only like true, or you only apply the truth predicate to propositions. Or
How are you
things
cashing
that-
out the word truth? What's the argument for
That's
that?
something that
He's only
I-
here to
I'll
argue.
just we can just say anything that corresponds to reality.
No, I want a P1, P2 in conclusion. What's your argument for that?
Why do I need an argument when you just ask me my definition?
Because
of truth?
things without an argument are a fallacy,
Why is he so
Kason.
upset?
This guy's stupid. You just asked me.
Am
how
I
define
stupid?
something.
I asked you for an argument.
You asked me
So
for my
can we get on a
definition.
topic? Because you
I
guys
don't
are
need.
just
I
going
don't
in
need an
circles.
argument
So
for
you're
how I
not-
define something.
Wait, you don't need arguments about why you believe what you believe?
That's not what I just said. I said I don't need I don't need an argument for how I define something.
It's not about do you think definitions are propositional?
You asked me how I define.
No,
truth,
no, I
and
asked
then
you a
asked
question.
me for an argument of truth.
I asked you.
dumbass.
I asked.
You asked me for an argument for it.
I asked you a
asked me for an
direct
argument for
question.
my definition.
Are definitions propositional?
Hold on, guys. Let's all let the fucking king speak. Let's just let him
No,
keep
for
ranting.
real.
You can run from me if you want. I asked you a direct
You
question.
can do it yourself. You've been doing it this whole fucking time. You fucking jackass.
Jackass, let's have a debate right now. I'll start up a live right now. Let's have a debate.
You don't want to debate me.
You guys
don't
need to
have
debate now. What is the topic?
no.
What's the topic?
The question is what you just said right there. You critiqued my position. I'm asking questions about what you said
The
about
argument for God's existence.
the argument for God's existence. Do you want that? Am I gonna
Hey,
be
Brady,
muted?
are you a Christian?
I believe in Jesus Christ. I'm a Christian. I'm not a Protestant.
What's the
Okay.
argument for Christianity?
Why does
Go
it
ahead,
matter if
come
you're
on.
a Protestant or not? Okay.
Because
also-
Protestants, wait. When you ask me Why does it matter if you're Protestant or not? The problem with Protestantism is that they don't hold to the full canon of the law. Do you want me to go in further?
Neither does man-made religion. What the fuck?
No, religion might be man-made, but the telos. Well, okay, Rome. Since you want to talk so much, when I say telos, wait, hold up. Rome, Mob, I'll get to you in a second.
We just want the argument. No
Wait,
Rome.
We all want the argument.
Yeah, we literally want the argument.
When okay. When I say telos, does anyone know what I mean when I say telos here?
I'm not hearing an argument.
Oh, thank you for the necklace.
Wait. When I say telos, do you understand what I'm saying?
Here, look, I'll go on Google and look it up.
No. Well, you gotta
Yes.
you're gonna run from me?
No, I'm gonna go for.
Wait, what's the
fucking knowledge, you
definition of
fucking
telos?
idiot.
So
What's the definition of
telos means purpose.
Fucking idiot.
A fucking idiot. I'll debate you right now, and you'll run from
All
me.
you want to
Alright.
do is.
Well,
fucking
we're still
debate.
waiting for the
What's-
argument,
no one
so you can
cares.
start with
The
that.
argument that
cares.
telos. What's the argument that telos means purpose?
So the argument that telos, I can do this. I love this. I love propositional
No, you're a
logic that
narcissist.
goes into a
I know,
Rolodex.
I know you do.
I
You're
love
fucking
proposition. Hold up. He asked me a question. Let me respond. Propositional.
Come on, man.
Propositional.
Ignorance is bliss.
Wait. Hold up. Everyone go on mute. Don't interrupt me. When you talk about what telos means,
Shut the fuck up.
telos means purpose. If you ask me a Rolodexinal question about what purpose
What's the
is,
argument for that?
I'm
What's your
answering
purpose?
it. I'm
What's your
answering it.
purpose?
Well, then,
The purpose.
P1
The
should be the next words
purpose.
out of your mouth.
The purpose.
P1 should be the next words out of your mouth.
Yeah.
P1.
X is a necessary precondition to Y. Do you disagree?
He's so smart, guys. This is a smart guy.
He's literally yelling so
P1.
loud. He's literally yelling so loud it's like breaking.
Yeah,
Do you think that X is a necessary?
All right, that's just like that's actually so bad.
yeah, he's a fucking moron. That's what he is. Somebody who. sits
Wait, you
there
should have let him
just-
cook. Why'd you cook him? Why'd you kick him?
He's terrible.
Yeah, maybe we should move on from that.
Exactly.
It was pretty entertaining.
It's pretty
It
irritating.
was yelling. He was yelling P-word.
He was
Oh
yelling
my
so
God.
loud it went blank. You couldn't hear anything.
That was hilarious. I wish I recorded it.
It's-
Okay, Cade.
gonna get saved.
Oh well, damn. Okay, someone let him back up.
Okay,
Never mind,
back up.
continue.
When you say P1, right? You asked me
Okay, T1.
of
Premise
what?
1.
P
Go.
premise 1 of what?
That establishes the conclusion that telos means purpose. Go.
Okay, so telos deals with the eschaton. Are you P1 is that telos has to evolve into an eschaton. Are you familiar with the? Do you know what the eschaton is?
Yeah, what's the argument for that?
The eschaton is the final judgment.
That's not what he asked. He said, "What's the argument?" not
I'm
what you
trying
mean.
to give him the argument. I was muted and kicked. Let me give the argument. So when you talk about P1, when we're talking about telos being the purpose, we're talking about the eschaton, which is the final judgment. P1, the final judgment is based upon God's will. P2, God's will is finite and final. Conclusion, you will not be in heaven. So what's the disagreement of what I said?
Prince used?
So if you want to talk about inferences, and just to be clear, I do have a bachelor's degree in philosophy. If you want to talk about inferences,
Yeah, you just have to answer that with the inference rule rather than bloviate. So can you just give the inference rule? You're muted, by the way, so nobody's hearing you. Just answer with the inference rule.
you're talking about inference rules. Are you saying that inference rules have explanatory power?
Asking what the... I'm assuming you're using propositional logic, right?
No, I'm using third order logic.
Okay, so what's the third order logic?
So the third order logic has to do with self-explanatory powers. Are you familiar with what logic is itself?
You're using third order logic to do deductive arguments?
No, deductive arguments have no place in what we're arguing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Do you,
So I thought-
okay,
I thought
when
you
you
were giving-
wait,
I'm
wait,
sorry,
wait,
I'm
wait.
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought the argument that you were giving.
You say-
I'm sorry,
when you
I'm sorry,
keep muting
I'm
me-
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought the argument that you were giving was a deductive argument in order to establish.
What is deductive?
Yeah, I'm sorry that the conclusion of telos.
You're muting me. You're
I'm
running
muting you because I'm muting you because you keep on over talking me.
me right now. You're running.
No, I'm not running from you. I'm just shutting you up because you don't.
Stop
know what you're
muting
talking
me.
about. Yeah. So, how are you using third order logic in order to get a deductive argument?
I say third order logic. What do you take that to mean?
Yeah, you're the one that's using it, right?
No, I'm asking you. When you
invoke.
invoke.
I'm sorry. So
Yeah,
do
you're
you take
running.
it-
You're
I'm
running
sorry,
from me right now.
sorry,
You're
I'm
running.
sorry. I'm sorry. Do you take it that you use third order logic in order to form deductive?
Yeah.
argument?
What is third order logic? When I say
I'm
that, what do
asking
you
a
take that to
question. Yeah,
mean?
do you usually? I'm sorry. Do you usually answer questions with questions?
When you say I'm using third order logic, that was your own words. What am I using?
Yeah, it's higher order logic.
Nope, that's not what it is. What is your second guess?
Yeah, so it
Wait,
asks.
wait. What's
it
third
asks-
order
yeah,
logic?
I'm sorry. You're
Coco.
asking me. You're asking me to.
He's
answer
running
that.
from me
Yeah. No, I'm not running. Right. You're asking me a
right
question.
now.
Yeah. You're asking me a question. Right. So that's
No,
why I'm
I
asking.
didn't.
Yeah, you asked me what the fuck third order logic was.
No, keep going. I said keep going.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. So then you say keep going, and then you interrupt me. How the fuck am I supposed to keep going?
What is third order logic?
Yeah, third order logic typically adds quantification over properties.
What's a quantification in your argument?
So like, what was the quantification that you were using?
No, he's asking a question. He's running from me right now, boys.
What was the quantification that you were using? What was the quantification that you were using? What was it?
When you say third order logic, what
was it? Answer the question. Yeah, I didn't think so, right? Fucking talking out of your ass.
You said I was doing that.
Yeah, I wasn't muting you, fuck.
Yeah, so what is third order logic exactly?
Yeah, I already explained it to you. I don't have to explain it to you.
I didn't hear you. I was muted and it glitched out. Can you go again?
That seems like a you problem.
Could you be good place here and answer me what I asked?
How about you take your phone out of your mouth?
You're running from me right now. You're running.
Your phone. Yeah,
he's running.
Stop deep throating your phone. I have no obligation to
from me right now.
Look, I have no obligation to repeat myself. If you didn't listen to me the first time, that's your problem, not my problem.
We're not gonna have a good faith debate. He's muting me.
Yeah, what? Why am I obliged to have a good faith debate with you?
Yeah, I would say.
Give me the argument that I need to have a good faith debate with you.
Wait, when you say argument, what do you mean?
The argument that I need to have a good faith debate.
Yeah,
with you.
when you say argument, what do you?
The next words out of your mouth better be P1. Go for it. Yeah, go for it. P1. Give me the argument.
What's up?
Give me the argument. Give me the argument. Yeah, you're getting back shots like you're fucking Saint Mary right now, right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, how do you like taking it? Give me the argument. Yeah.
We can't hear you.
Yeah. Russian Eastern Orthodox my ass, bro. What are you gonna do now, son? Yeah. Look. Get the phone out of your throat. That had God's dick in the mouth. Yeah. Take it off. Take it out. There you go. I love the way you're guzzling it. Right now. It sounds really good. Oh yeah. Wait, don't stop. I'm almost done. Don't please.
Hold up.
Oh god, yeah, that feels so good.
Yo, monkey boy. Earlier, this guy said if you say it's an objective fact that morality is subjective, that's a contradiction.
The fact that you can just talk under him is hilarious.
Well, I mean, he said he's using third order logic, which I'm not sure if that's even a thing, but in any case, it would just be like some higher order quantification.
Yeah, keep running, monkey boy. I'm trying to get.
So he's probably using some idiosyncratic sense of third order logic.
Monkey, do you want to try?
At any rate, he said it's third order, but it's also not higher order. When Jim said it's a higher order logic, so I don't know, because a third order would be higher than a first order, like trivially.
The argument for that?
Yeah, I'm still waiting to hear why I have to be good faith. Yeah, go for it.
Monkey Boy ran from me and Jay Dyer about 7 months ago. He wouldn't have a debate on his live stream. Let's go, Monkey Boy. I want to 1v1 right now.
Bro, Jay Dyer gets shit on by everyone. He's got shit on by Malpass. He's got shit on by
third order logic.
Shit on by Ambi.
Listen,
he's got third order logic
where you quantify like that's overstuff.
Your mic is cutting out.
2v2.
So loud, Kate. If you have no emotional regulation,
Can't even hear what you're saying. You can't even hear what you're saying. You're freaking out so much. It's ridiculous, bro.
He's starting to talk.
No, I have to be right. No, I have to be the center of attention. No.
Arguments need to be had. I want an argument for that.
Down a couple notches so we can hear what you're saying.
Right now.
Get the microphone out of your mouth.
Yeah. My boy got a lot going on with him.
No, breathe, buddy, breathe.
Monkey Boy, start up a live right now. I'll come cook you right now.
You're gonna get a
We're already on a live. Cook me right now.
Live that you always host that gets no viewers. Now, me and him will cook you any 2v2 that you host.
I'm trying to hear the words
you're saying.
You're so smart. This is the worst debater I've ever fucking heard in my life.
Wait, no one's even muting him. Why is it?
Because he's yelling so loud. Because he has no emotional regulation. Like no one can.
I don't know if he's on his phone, but you gotta control the game.
He's pathetic. He's absolutely pathetic.
Another Orthodox.
Extremely high. No one can make out.
Dude, no one can understand you because your mic is skipping. You need to calm down so we can actually hear what you're saying.
Yeah, iterate your words.
Host a live right now. I'm talking very calm. Nobody's skipping anything. Monkey Boy, host a live right now. I'll come cook you right now.
We're on a live right now.
Yeah, host your live. Host your live 2v2. I'll bring my buddy. I can even come in 1v2. I'll cook you right now.
Who cares?
Yeah, Monkey. Okay, let me ask you this, Monkey Boy. Monkey Boy, can we have a 1v1 right now, right here?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Nope.
Yeah, they said nope. The other people said nope. They're gonna interrupt.
Nobody wants to give you.
Yeah, Monkey Boy, keep running from me, Monkey Boy.
I do want to see
Maybe
Monkey
go
Boy.
copy.
Yeah.
What?
Hey,
You just
you know what's funny? You know what's
I
funny about all this?
will- I run
Monkey
a
Boy.
someone else
You
said
know
no.
what's funny?
What?
Bro,
You said you want to debate me, and someone else said no.
Yeah,
Like that
let's,
other guy said
yeah,
no.
let's
so
go
you're
right now.
running from-
Monkey Boy
Right
ran.
now.
Monkey
Let me
Boy
pick one
ran from
innocent because
Lucario.
it makes me feel better.
Monkey Boy, you want to talk about you running from Lucario? I'll cook you up way worse.
You're a
you said you
loser.
wanted to
That's
cook
what you
me.
are.
Yeah, Monkey Boy, why'd you run from
Cook me.
Lucario?
I thought
Why'd
you
you-
wanted to cook me.
Monkey Boy, why'd you run from Lucario? I'll cook you right now if the host. Let's
Wait,
host.
so cook me.
Host.
You're cooking yourself up.
Okay, host. Keep me and Monkey Boy. Drop everyone else and give us
We're not
the power to
Exactly.
debate.
Drop the people who
Monkey Boy, you're hiding behind mod. You're doing SSI by mod.
I don't
You're
I don't
hiding.
have mod.
You're running from me right now based on the other people that can kick me. They've already kicked me from here, and they've.
Look, everybody,
I
just,
wonder why they
everybody
kicked
just
you.
mute
I
up.
wonder
Everybody,
why.
everybody.
No, Monkey Boy
Stop,
can't
stop,
debate
stop,
1v1.
stop. Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to facilitate this, you moron.
What you're trying to do?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Okay. Okay, it's a little bit much. I think I'm kind of done with that. I'll let people back up, but this has turned into nothing but a screaming match. So I don't know, Monkey Boy. If you wanna debate him, you can host a live, I guess. I don't know where we really go from here. I don't think I want to do that anymore. If you have beefs, settle that on the side. Not here. Let's try to move the conversation forward. Ladies first.
I promise I won't yell at anyone, Mr. Coco.
I was trying to facilitate a debate since this is you like hosting debate platforms. I was just trying to see if everybody would not chime in and just let them go one on one.
That guy was kind of illogical. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, Ducray, you can yell because you like rarely yell.
Please don't. She yells at me too much, and it scares me.
You deserve it, Jimmy. Okay.
You know, it's kind of interesting because Jim told me in the group chat that he gibberates, but I just got introduced to a new species of gibberish where what is being said is static. Right.
Was that Qualia? I don't know who that person is.
Probably Qualia's brother or something.
That was Clark?
No, that wasn't Clark at all.
No way.
That wasn't Clark.
To be fair, I don't know who Clark is, so
But he seems to be in the circles. He seems to be in the circles if he's debated a lot of people.
Okay.
I know from a previous
Ran
live-
from him and Jay Dyer.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. Got banned from first. Jay Dyer never attempted to debate me. I got banned from Jay Dyer.
Yeah.
Zen Shapiro.
That was
I know from a previous live he mentioned he was Russian Eastern Orthodox. So I don't know if you've engaged with EO bros in some respect.
Them are precept. So it makes sense he's friends with Dyer or whatever. Which I don't know if that's even true.
I'm dead. Look at him in the comments. Quit running. Like, bro, you're so sick. Like, if you sit there and interrogate people's intelligence so you can tear them down, you call yourself educated? Yeah, right. Oh, please.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think we're done with that for today.
Yeah, it's really smart.
Troll. That's obvious.
No, I don't think he's a troll. I just think he just wants to be the center.
He's using third order logic, and it's also non-deductive, and third order is not higher order than first order. How's that real?
I don't know. I don't understand either.
Isn't third order like a real thing though?
No, there's second order where it quantifies over propositions, but I never actually heard of third order. Possibly. I mean, I have no clue.
It says it's where you quantify over sets of sets. But I don't know. That's just what it says.
Well, folks, what's next on the agenda?
They do, folks.
So are we still talking about this topic on the prompt or not?
I really want to see that guy debate Monkey. Damn it.
I don't know. Monkey Boy can host a live if he wants to for that.
Good. I don't think that's interesting at all.
Now, I probably want to address the elephant in the room. Me and Monkey Boy had our beef earlier, and all I'm gonna say is I didn't like how you treated me in Trey's live, but I think to some extent you're a good debater and you had some good points, and I need to work on my craft and let my arguments speak for themselves. I'm just gonna move on. So that's where I stand on that.
Who's the picture in your background, Coco?
Zypher, because he just doesn't really make any sense.
It's not Zypher.
Well, that's the photo Cypher has when he puts white Christian nationalist.
That's that Protestant YouTuber, Redeemed Zoomer. You just have some random dude's face on
Is he still on the app? I haven't seen him in ages.
I don't know. Last time I talked to Zypher, he was just being really stubborn and saying that he would cook me. And at the time, I let it slide. But then I went into my room.
How long
and I
ago?
thought, okay, yeah. So I went into my room and I thought about it, and I was like, I just let this confused, conflating motherfucker tell me on a live that he would cook me, and I just let him get away with that. But yeah, so like we're not really friends. And like I don't know, he said he was gonna like give up on me, or he's about to give up on me, and I just told him to like, yeah, you can go ahead and give up on me, because I don't know, Cypher has this inflated ego. He thinks that he has something to teach everybody, but he has nothing to learn, and like everybody critiques him, and he has like shit takes. So like I don't really know. He's stuck in his own world.
Yeah, Tiny would have
Hey, Coco.
abolished him in a debate. Tiny? Oh boy.
That guy is requesting.
Yeah,
That's
Tiny
okay, I'm good.
is. You can let him
I don't
know.
think anyone though cares about the threats about smoking people, especially when it's clearly to everyone in the world that he's like the lowest tier apologist.
Okay, actually, monkeyboy,
Yeah.
be truthful. Me versus Cypher, who do you think is winning that?
It's Cypher is like probably the worst person I've seen on the app.
Hey, real quick, prior to us all coming in, like, what was the topic of the conversation? Was he like giving an argument for the background or something?
He was confused about a lot of what he
He
was
was
saying.
like, in my opinion. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, you can go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, first it was about the original topic. We were talking about the prompt: are Christians really seeking the truth? Why should I believe in the Christian God? And then this man started interrogating him. Like, it was crazy. Like, he asked him like several questions, constantly derailing. And he just kept rambling. And then I intervened because I got sick of hearing that bullshit. And then we just
And
went
Coco?
off from there. No, it was him and the host.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if that's it, yeah.
He was asking.
Yeah,
like,
he was just
nonsense
attacking the
stuff.
host because clearly the host is like, you can tell he's a good person. Like, like you can tell like how disingenuous somebody is. And that guy right there, he just wanted to be the center of attention, which is like something a narcissist would do. Like I sat here and just listened, and I was just like, God damn.
You up here before?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Damn, Jim, remember earlier when he ran away?
Yeah, exactly. He just like ran, and then he just kept on chirping from the comments. It was crazy.
He demanded
Obviously a
he demanded
troll.
an argument, and I gave him an argument, and he demanded an argument for premise 2. I gave him another modus ponens, and then he did it again, and I gave him another modus ponens, and then he asked why, and I said, that's my opinion. And he goes, is that a fact? I was like, yeah, it's a fact that I have that opinion. Are you dumb?
Yeah, he was up here. He was up here challenging. I think it was Mob at the moment, and so I came up and started asking.
Better than I am, so I don't even understand how he had a hope of it winning, right? Like,
I just kept on doing.
I was angry for real for a second when I first joined. Then I realized he was yelling, "What's the argument?" as a joke.
By the way, for the record, a while back we were doing like mock debates to do a little bit of practice, and me and Cypher argued on the problem of evil, and like he couldn't like define his terms, and like several people judged and said I won. So
Yeah, the problem of evil. He's talked with pretty much everyone you can think about. Mason, me, Jack, Deer. I'm pretty sure. Did he? I know he talked with Danny multiple times. He talked with J Mike, and he came out in every conversation just gibberating.
Am I next on your like debate thingy?
he said he's in request to talk to me. I don't know if you want to facilitate that, but it's up to you.
guys, does everyone on the panel want that to happen? Let's take a vote.
So what
I
we
don't want
talking
it to
about
happen,
earlier?
but
My prompt earlier.
I vote yes. Bring the drama.
Yeah.
My prompt earlier was does the God world and the not God world, like, does the God world have more explanatory power than the not God world?
You're such a drama queen, Ducray. It's crazy.
I'm gonna vote no.
At least
I'm gonna
I'm a
vote
queen.
no.
Okay,
This
what do you got,
is what they do, Cray.
vote whatever right here is betting.
Yeah, you guys can call me Zach.
Look. I say we let him up, but if he loses his cool, that's just evidence that God does not exist. So.
Okay.
I would agree with that.
I vote no because I know he's going to do that, and I don't want there to be.
I vote no because we're not gonna have.
Finally, can I get my question answered?
We're not. Here we go.
Okay,
Here
oh
we go.
god.
To Monkey, can I get my Monkey? You've been ducking me on your lives for weeks.
Ducking me.
Can I get
You haven't been requesting.
Can we
my
get?
You're
Can
actually
we,
right. Monkey Boy has been ducking.
can we get a 2v1? Can we get me and Monkey versus
I
Right?
thought you were going to discuss your thing.
Are we
here.
having a Are we having an Infinity versus one? Can we have a 2v1 right now?
On this
Wait,
line?
you said
I'll
me
be
and
the
Monkey
one
versus Right. Do you mean me
No,
and Right versus
you, Monkey? I said me versus Monkey and Right.
Oh, yes, awesome.
Monkey versus Right.
I'll mute up.
You just
Monkey and Right versus me.
Who are you, Thanos? What are you trying to?
No,
prove?
I'll body everyone on this panel. I'm not worried about
Bro,
that.
I would obliterate you.
Yeah, you just keep talking. Okay, let's do a 3v1. Let's do a 7v1. I don't care.
Cade, it's a
Keep
panel.
running
People
from me.
interact.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Do your claim. Do your
Cade,
claim.
render your argument or don't. That's
No,
fine.
there's no.
Stop that.
The proposition was made by Monkey on his other lives, and the proposition was made by Right. I want a justification for those, and quit kicking me, quit muting me. I want a 2v1.
What was the proposition question, Cade? What was the
Yours about. Look at this guy. Just keeps talking. Can anyone mute Rome? Can we have a 2v1, 2 versus me?
Does anybody tell me the proposition?
The proposition that Monkey has held is that there is no such thing as justified true beliefs. Monkey, is that wrong?
No, I never said that.
Monkey, what was your background 2 weeks ago? The same background you've had forever, by the way. It's the same background.
Well, I actually do change my backgrounds, but the
one you
I'm
had 2
suspecting
weeks
you're
ago.
talking about from 2 weeks ago is that there's no good reason to believe in God.
Yeah, and when you say reason, what do you mean by that? And I'm hoping we can have a 2v1 without other people interrupting.
By good reason, I just mean sound argument.
No, I mean what you mean by reason, not good reason. Reason itself.
Yeah,
what is
reason
reason?
It's going to be something that.
Oh, I mean by
is this
reason,
Monkey
argument.
or is this right? Who am I responding to?
By reason, I mean argument.
Yeah, and arguments, what are those?
They're a series of premises
that arrive at a what?
A conclusion.
Okay, they arrive at a conclusion.
Wait,
So
wait,
what's
one
your...
second. A quick point.
Oh my God, bro. We
Quick point.
can't even get
This
to
is
the
helpful.
debate.
Hey,
Look at this
hey,
guy.
hey,
Look at this guy.
Hey, could I be saying something helpful right now?
Dude, you're literally adding on to what he just said when I asked him a question.
not.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not.
Go
I'm
ahead.
not.
Keep running from me.
I'm going to go ahead. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Add a bunch of stuff on to what he just said.
Sorry. If you said I could go, then shut up, right?
Yeah, let's
So
have
listen,
it. Let's go.
listen. From now on, when somebody says an argument is a set of premises, instead of trying to get some weird little gotcha win, let's just use the principle of charity and assume that we're relaying full concepts here, okay?
Yeah, what's the argument that I need to sort of involve myself in charity? What's the argument for that?
Yeah, so yeah, we can get into this after, but
I want to get into this right now since you decided to interrupt and invoke yourself. You're running. You want to go chat GPT after you came in.
I thought it was.
Oh my God, bro! It's
Cade.
2v1. Why are you
Yes,
talking?
right here is part
Why
of
are you
this.
talking? You're running from me right now.
I'm not
You're
gonna-
obfuscating. Obfuscating.
Do you not
I'm gonna
realize
interrupt.
that
You're
right
Look
very
at this.
annoying.
Oh my God,
You're
bro.
very.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. If you guys can hear me, we're gonna do Cade versus monkeyboy and the other guy, and the rest of us are gonna be judges. There's gonna be time sections, and I actually kind of want to see this play out. I guess he'll get an opening statement of like 5 minutes. Then monkeyboy and the other guy will get a 5-minute opening statement. Then each of them will get a 10-minute cross-examination, and then 5-minute conclusions. Do you guys want to do that? Say yes, say no. I think it would be fun. A 1v2. Okay, never mind. People don't want to do it, so we're not going to do it. I'm going to let everybody up. Cade, stay in the comment section.
Yeah, so if monkeyboy and the other guy that was
No, Cade, no. I said, don't bring him up.
Can I
Stay
just?
there.
That guy is fully lost. He thinks this is a debate, but a debate you have to have discourse. You need to know how to let other people talk. Apparently, he doesn't.
Does anybody think
understand
that I
how
was
to do
like asking something when I said if you know that monkeyboy knows that what an argument is because he watches lives, and then you say what is an argument? He says a set of premises. Just use the principle of charity, right? Like it
No,
saves so much time.
As soon as it started going into semantics and all that, you know it's not going anywhere.
Rome, just hang tight. I'll bring you up.
Bro, someone's got to let Kate up. There's too many people. I can drop down if you want.
He
Wait, Cade? No. We're just chilling. We don't want Cade.
I thought we were going to see monkeyboy versus Kate.
Mob wants that really bad, but we're not doing that. That's awful.
But by the way, what's that best friend?
Monkeyboy, you don't want to crush another J Dyer fanboy to put on your YouTube channel?
That would be a good thumbnail.
In support of this.
It'd be like J Dye, J Dyer, J Dyest. You know, it's like the superlative form of J Dyer.
J Dyer minion gets crushed again or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Wait,
never
Monkeyboy.
even met
Seems
that guy
like
before, I don't
people.
think.
It seems like people want monkeyboy and Cade. So are we doing that or not?
Should
I
we?
mean, honestly, do it, but please, bro, like
All right, hold on.
moderate the hell out of him. He's, bro, like when he's.
Well, they already
just
voted
mute
for that.
him.
I think the
Just
majority of
mute
people
him.
said no.
Wait, Coco, will you make an actual poll?
If any conversation
Yo,
is has to be
with the fake Orthodox, I'm glad she's here. Okay. So,
Holy shit, this guy's just
Wait,
mean.
pause.
Hey, shut the
Wait,
fuck
pause,
up.
pause.
Hey, shut
Let
up.
me do
Shut up.
See, that's his issue. He doesn't know when to talk. Like he thinks.
Let me do a poll. I'm gonna
All
do
right,
a poll.
poll will give us the data. But yo,
That's
yeah,
this
that
idea.
actually reminds me of the because I said you should be charitable because he said something crazy about what I said and he said what's the argument that I should be charitable and I rendered him like four ancillary arguments, right? For like the first argument for premise 2 and then premise 2 and then premise 2 and then he like we bought him out at some level and he was like why should I do that and I was like well it's just my opinion and he goes is that a fact? And I was like it's the fact that I have that opinion. Are you dumb?
Wait, Cypher's in the request?
Sure, he can come up.
Wait, when was the last time you said you spoke with Cypher?
A while back,
Like a month ago?
Yeah, you're on the mark. Yes.
probably. I'm sick as fuck.
Yo, Coco.
What?
What's with the?
Do you
I forgot
like the background?
Yeah. What's with the? Why the background?
It just looks. It's just aesthetically appeasing, right?
I just hope you
it's
know.
the
Like
same way.
that isn't me. I just hope you know.
I know.
Jim
You've
Halper
seen
from
it
the
coming.
audience.
I don't think anyone made that claim. It's just aesthetically appeasing, right, Casey?
Like what is it? Just like Zypher bad? Like
It just, no, it's just like I don't not. I mean, I don't have any disdain towards you. I just think it looks good.
Do you remember like a couple of years ago in Art Basel how they had like the banana duct tape to the wall? Well, it's kind of like that, but it's just like
The poll is up. The poll is up. Everybody go to the poll. But no, I'm gonna be straight up. The question is, are Christians really seeking the truth? And I don't know, Zypher. I mean, last time was.
Coco, we don't
Last
have to
time
make
was.
it super formal.
the poll is
Yeah,
we're like 100% seeking like lies. Like it's like dog. We're just coping.
This poll is wrong, Coco. The poll should be: does anyone want to see Monkey Boy and Kate debate? Not does anyone want to see a formal debate?
Yeah,
right.
Oh.
Yeah, I think like at the very least, you should have somebody moderating, like so that people are not like just over talking each other. Because Kate's
It's not letting me vote.
But
because you're a mod, bro.
Like formal with like
What?
times and judges and shit.
Or because you're on the panel, I think. One of those.
But no.
Look, Zypher, how do you feel about how Coco feels about you? How does that make you feel, Zypher?
Like yeah, like are you doing this background like out of spite, Coco? Because if so, like I mean, I'm cool with that, but I mean, it's just like, dang, bro, I didn't know it was like that.
He's just mad that Christianity is true. I think that's the idea.
Maybe. Oh no, but like I'm asking the questions: are Christians really seeking the truth? Last time I learned
Is
your
it
life-
wait, is it because I was like I was? Is it because I was kind of mean to you last life? Like last time we talked.
I mean, last life you were a little bit arrogant, and like it seemed as if you wanted to teach me something, but you weren't willing to like learn from everybody else. And a lot of your reasoning is like very flawed. So I don't really think you're seeking the truth. I think you're kind of stuck in your echo bubble.
Every
And,
Zypher
like,
needs a
people
Zypher.
critique you and stuff. And then like I don't know, people critique you. People.
If I
critique
leave
you
the
and
panel
stuff.
real quick, can you save my spot?
No.
Yeah.
I'll be like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Let's have the
Run away.
debate. Monkey boy, quit running from me.
The thing is, Zypher, like.
Aaron, just shut the fuck up before you're addressed.
What's the argument
Wait,
for
yeah,
that?
yeah. Wait, everyone stop. Stop.
Just to help you.
Why can't we have a 2v1?
Just to help
I'm
you
the-
out, Cade. Usually arguments are for propositions. Usually they conclude in propositions. And shut up until you're spoken to. Is
Yeah,
not-
what's the argument for that?
Wait, hold up. I'm trying to talk. I'm going to say something and I'm going to let people come up. But hold up, mods, don't bring anybody up. The reason I have this background is because I'm asking the question, are Christians really seeking the truth? Cypher, I think that, I mean, like last time I was on your live, you said you would cook me on the problem of evil. But that's like really funny because like we literally did mock debates a long time ago and there were judges and like I cooked you on the problem of evil. And I think that you have this arrogance of like you have something to teach everybody, but you have nothing. You are unwilling to learn from anybody, and you go around telling people that they should listen to what you have to say, but you aren't really trying to listen to anything I have to say or see the flaws in your argumentation. And I mean, you've talked to like some of the smartest people, like J Mike, like Monkey Boy, about these things, and like it seems like you're kind of like worming around and trying to find a way to make Christianity work no matter what. But you're not changing. You're not learning from anybody. You're extremely arrogant, and that's very in poor taste, given that you don't read the literature. So it's like you have this arrogant confidence and like you don't read the literature. Your argumentation is not great. And like you said you were going to give up on me. And honestly, I just got tired because you don't listen to anybody but yourself. And I told you to give up on me. And like I was being nice. I was being nice before, right? But I just put up with so much shit from you. And like, I don't know, like just debate better, get better, and stop being arrogant and actually learn from the people around you and be willing to be wrong. I'm just going to be blunt and tell you the truth. Like I was sugarcoating it before, but you need to get like punched in the face, like debate wise, and just like learn and read something. So I'm kind of tired of it. But anyway, let's move on.
Okay. Let's see. Wait, MDR was requesting. He didn't. Wait, what? I tried letting him up. He didn't.
Yeah, I'm letting people
Oh
up.
crap! I just invited Levi by accident.
And I bet Zypher didn't listen to any of that. Oh well, he's still here.
W,
So he
not
did
reading
listen.
and telling
Okay,
other people
hopefully.
to read.
Monkey Boy back.
Yeah, he's running from me right now.
I mean, like, wait, hold on. Wait. I mean, Megs, you do have a point. Like, I need to work on like reading more, but I don't go around like acting as arrogant as Zypher does, acting like I know everything and I have to teach people things. I'm willing to like change my position or be wrong. Zypher is so arrogant. Zypher is.
What's the argument that arrogance is bad?
No.
Can we get Monkey Boy up to talk to Cade?
I'll go 1 verse 8. I don't give a fuck.
I can drop.
Wit's a fake orthodox. I don't care.
Okay, whatever. But I think like I don't read a lot, but like I don't know. It's one thing to be arrogant and actually intellectual, and another thing to be arrogant and wrong. And like flawed in your approach. So I don't know. It's just it's like
To be clear, I don't see a monkey boy back up here. Why is he running from me? Right? Oh, there he is, right there. Let's go, monkey boy. Can we have a 1v1? Yeah. So I want an argument for your last proposition on your last slide.
Okay, actually, Cade, like, sorry, dude, but like, shut the fuck up and have a little bit of patience.
Coco, let it happen.
Yeah,
Wait, no,
they don't
but,
want to
like, Cade, wait, no, Cade, you need to have patience and shut the fuck up and have some temperance and act like an adult and stop speaking out of
some
turn.
like alpha link. Why don't you have some?
I will drop
purity
you
in your
from
language?
this panel. Stop acting. Like,
Coco, just let it happen, bro.
Okay,
Jason,
hold
can
on.
you host?
Wait, let me get this straight. Hold on.
Stop edging us,
Let
Coco.
me- Wait, hold on. Let me just put this out there. I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
but like, have some patience and like act like adults. Kate is always talking out of turn and interrupting people. So like, shut the fuck up when people are like literally in the middle of a sentence. Like, I tolerate so much disrespect, but like that is not gonna happen on my fucking panel. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, this dude is like a fucking emotional child with no like reserve. Like, get your shit together, or you will not be on my panel.
Okay, can we get the argument for monkey boy?
Okay, continue.
You want an argument for?
Your last live. What did the background say, monkey boy?
My very last one? My very last one says prove God exists.
Yeah. So what's the argument that... I guess I could take two routes for this. When you say God,
Prove God
what do you mean
exists
by
is a
that?
command.
Yeah, what do you mean when you say God? What do you mean by that?
Well, look, you asked what's the argument for my last
No.
background, which
The
prompt
God.
was prove God exists.
The God part. When you say God, what do you mean?
A mind that
Okay,
created
let him
the
answer the
universe.
question, Kate.
We can free throw this, man.
Well, Kate,
Like,
I just...
Well, yeah, but you have to let him answer the question. Don't interrupt him.
Okay. Go ahead, monkey boy. I'll go on mute.
Yeah, what I mean by God is mind that created the universe.
Argument for that?
For what proposition?
When you say God, what's the argument that the God itself? When you say God, what do you mean by God? And what's the argument for what you mean by God? If you're gonna keep running from me, you can keep running. I mean, you can keep running if you want.
I'm kind of confused what proposition you're asking for.
When
an
you
argument
say
light of.
God, what do you mean by God? And then when you give me what you mean by God, what's the argument that you understand this?
What? I'm not entirely clear what it means to give an argument.
Okay. Let me go piece by piece. When you say God, you mean what?
Well, I take it that in order for me to mean something, it's just logically prior to me having that meaning, I have an understanding of the content.
Okay.
So
let's just take that. Let's just go
it's
there.
just analytically true if that's what I mean.
Okay.
I have an understanding.
Okay, I understand what you mean. Okay, when you
Do
say
you do that?
logic, yes. When you say logic,
Okay, you have an understanding of what I mean. What do you mean by mean there?
I'm going to ask you about your stance right there. You invoke the word logic.
I don't know.
What's your justification? When you say logic, what's your justification? I'm using the word you used.
Logic is a noun.
No, I mean, what's
And
the
it refers to a field
justification
of
for us
study.
to do logic?
What does it? I don't know what it means. What does that mean? What's the justification for an action? Well, actions aren't propositions.
No, I'm not talking about
doing
the action.
logic. You said what's the argument for doing logic?
No. When you say logic, right? You said you invoked the word logic, right? What did you mean by logic?
No, I didn't. You did.
You said the word logic right now. I have this recorded.
No, I had not.
You didn't say the word logic?
You asked me to give the
Wait.
argument for my last
You
prompt.
didn't say the word
then
logic?
for my last prompt, I told you what my last prompt was.
Wait,
Then you said,
you're running
what
from
do
me
you
right
mean
now.
by God?
You didn't say the word.
Then, oh my God. Then when I gave you an analysis,
Literally said the word logic.
You said after giving me your definition, give me an argument. You have an understanding of what.
No, you just invoked the word logic. You said logic. I got this recorded, by the way.
Then I told you it's logically prior.
Yes.
For me to mean that to have an understanding.
Yeah. What do you mean by logic there? What is
and then
logic?
you ask me what do I. Then you're asking me now to give a definition of logic.
No, I'm not asking for a definition. I'm asking what you mean by it.
Okay, wait.
And what is?
Dude, we can't do it, bro. They can't do it here.
So wait. So when you say what do I mean by it, and what you're asking for is not a definition, what do you?
No, I don't. When you say logic,
describe
what you're talking about. When you say the word logic.
Are you asking for a definition? When you say
no, I'm asking whatever you mean by the cash out the word logic.
Okay, what I mean by it is a definition, and you're saying that's not what you mean. You said
you can
no,
give me a definition, but I think we would both agree that definitions are descriptive; they're not prescriptive. So when you say logic, I want to know. There's some crazy background noise with whoever has that.
You want a prescriptive account of what he means?
No, I want to understand.
No,
dude. You guys are doing this again. We've tried this 4 times now. When you say logic, what do you mean by that word? Yeah, keep running.
Okay,
keep
and
laughing
you are just
and all
asking for. Okay, I'll keep laughing.
Clarification.
Are you just asking for an argument?
I'm asking for clarification on the word logic itself.
Because look, it seems like you're asking a normative question about the prescriptive. You're asking for an argument that it should mean that, because that's not the view I have.
I'm not asking for an argument yet. And whoever has that background noise,
so you're just asking
stop?
for a definition.
Wait, hold up. Whoever has that background noise, could you stop with that? Seriously.
That's me. I'm playing a video game.
Can you stop chomping on the keyboard? Let's have a debate.
Eating your
I'm
mic.
not on a keyboard.
Yeah, it's
Wait, back
controversial.
up from your mic too. That's annoying.
Well, I'm on a headset and I can't do anything about that.
Don't swallow your
When I
headset.
okay, just go on mute and let me and him sort this out. When you say logic, what do you mean by that?
Wait, why? I don't know why you're bringing up logic.
Because you invoked the word logic and you said it a second time, and I have this. You
He said
didn't say
logical priority. There's a difference
I
between
want to
logical
know
priority
what,
and
okay.
logic as a domain.
Logical is it fair to
I'm
me
sure
to ask?
Monkeyboy could explain what he means by logical priority.
I asked him that 3 times now.
So all I mean by logical priority is
No,
that
I want logic
it's just,
itself. I don't
it's
want
just
logical
logically
priority.
necessary that the thing is had prior to some other thing. It's some
No, that come on, bro.
relation
Really,
between
you're gonna
where the
devolve into
relata,
this?
the antecedent relata is logically prior.
You're gonna
Bring
fall
about
into
the
this right now.
it's kind of like it's true. John the Bachelor is unmarried because it's logically prior to be a bachelor. That he's
No,
unmarried.
I want to understand what you mean by the word logic itself when you say that.
Well, I gave you an analysis of what I mean.
No,
by
I don't want an
priority, and that's why
analysis. I want to
that's what
understand. Analysis is question begging.
earlier you said give me an analysis.
Are you gonna keep monkey boy? Are you gonna keep running from me like you have been on your lives?
Look, you asked me for an analysis.
Bro, I don't
and
want
I
anyone
gave you
else
an
chiming in. I want to understand when you
think
say
that was the host.
logic. Okay, here. Okay, well, my bad, host. Do you have something to say?
No, just stop with the meta. Stick with the arguments.
I'm not. Listen, meta. I'm not doing meta. I'm asking him when he invokes the word logic. What does he mean by that? It's a simple question.
Well, I gave the analysis of logical
I don't
priority
want
as
an
I used.
analysis. I don't want an overview of the
So
position.
when you
I
say
want
you
the
don't
position
want
itself.
analysis, what are you expecting?
I want you to give me some sort of
view
argument
itself?
of what logic itself is. What is logic?
What's the argument? What is logic? I don't even
No, that's not,
have an understanding
dude.
of what you're
Monkey,
asking.
monkey. You're intentionally not answering my question right
I
now.
hope
You've
this
done
is
this.
recorded and posted on YouTube.
I'm record. Listen, I'm streaming to YouTube right
okay,
now.
be sure to post it on YouTube and tag me in the video.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's Cade Brady on YouTube. It's literally the same thing.
Okay.
Okay, when I ask you what is logic, what do you mean by the word logic itself?
Okay, well, I said specifically, as Dyer elucidated, that what I actually said was logical priority. Then I gave you an analysis of that. So if you're
No,
asking for something
dude.
other that
Dude,
I wasn't
you're
specific in
obfuscating right
mentioning,
now. You're
it's kind of
obfuscating
unclear.
from what I said. What I asked you, when you say logic, the word logic, Logic, what do you mean by that? What is logic?
Logic. He said the word logically.
It
prior.
doesn't matter. He inferred that right there. And if you say he didn't, that's BS.
I inferred that? Well,
Like,
what's the argument?
It's really
I inferred that?
embarrassing. I mean, you're not tracking what he's saying. If he's saying that
Not
something is
tracking. I'm asking for a
He's
clarification.
not saying if he's saying that something's logically prior, he's not using the term logic. He's using the term logically prior.
What is okay? If we split it down to 2 words, what is logic and what is prior mean? So let's start with the first one. When you say it's logically prior, and when you say logically, I'm assuming, and maybe I'm wrong, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. When you say logically, I'm assuming that you mean logic. What do you mean by the word logic?
In the phrase. Well, hold on, Monkey Boy. In the phrase, logic.
Why are you interrupting for him? Why are you doing this?
Monkey Boy is fine with me clarifying this.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna gaslight for him now. He can't speak what he means.
Just let them speak.
No, bro. It's supposed to be me and Monkey Boy. That was what's agreed upon.
All I'm pointing out here is that in the term logically prior, logically is a descriptor. It's just descripting the type of priority relation. That's it.
No, I'm asking you, Monkey Boy, what do you mean by the word logic?
Well, I mean, that was clearly said in my analysis of logical priority.
Okay.
What you're not understanding is the expression logical priority has a fixed meaning with the two terms or items.
Dude, you're doing so bad right now.
opposed
It's
to
so
them
hilarious.
separately.
You're running from me right
Well, I'm
now.
not really interested in your.
I asked you a
about what I'm
direct
doing. I'm not sure
question,
how that-
and you can't.
I thought the host
Okay.
also said to stop
Okay.
that
Let me. Okay. Here, I'll break it down for you. What do you mean? Okay. What is logic?
I don't see why.
Oh my God, bro! You're the fakest Phil, bro. Everyone was right about you. You're running from me right now. What is logic?
Okay.
You're running from me right now.
Well, I guess I don't understand why you expect me.
When you say logic, I want to understand what logic is further. Why are you running from me? What is logic?
I guess I don't understand why you expect me.
I don't understand what you mean when you say logic. What do you mean by logic itself?
Well, I didn't say logic, to be clear.
You say
I said
okay. What did
logical
you say?
priority.
Okay, and if we
Logical priorities
are those
were
2
the
words or are those
term.
one? Is that 1 word or 2 words?
It's one term.
It's 1 term. What is a term?
I mean, if it's I'm not sure if I have a definition of.
Oh
term,
my fucking
but
God,
I'm
bro!
just
You're
using
so
the full-
bad. You're so bad. I'll cook every fucking atheist on this app. You don't even
I'm
know
just
what you
using
mean by the
full
words.
sense.
You need other
Well, I
people
don't
to
know where
step in
I
for
don't
you.
got
You're
the meaning
running.
of it.
You're running
I said
from
I
me
don't
right
have
now.
A definition I can provide.
Well, then you don't have
for what it means
explanatory
for something to
power.
be a term.
Do you have explanatory
Well,
power
we're not-
of the word logic?
I don't understand why you're bringing up explanatory power. Presumably, that's just a property.
No, you're running from me
Explanatory
right
power is
now.
a type of heuristic that's is going to be understood contrastively between competing hypotheses.
Okay,
I'm
and
just talking about what I mean by the word logical priority. I don't know what
okay,
you're
and when you say
bullshitting by
logic
bringing up
priority,
random
if we
scientific,
separate,
philosophical
yeah,
devices that aren't
okay,
actually relevant
if we
to the current
separate the two
conversation.
words,
It seems
when
like
you
you're
say
just bullshitting and
logic,
saying anything just
it
to
seems like
not
you're
look
just running from
more
me,
R-worded than you are.
like you always do. When you say the word
Well, I'm not
logic,
interested in you telling me you have that seeming because that doesn't do anything for the conversation.
and what? Okay, and what are seemings?
Well, you said it seems to me that you're just running, right?
No,
You
I said
understand the
you
use
are
mention
running.
distinction?
I'm making a claim that you are running. I
No,
didn't say
you
it
said
seems
it just
running.
seems like you're running.
Are you running right now? Objectively, yes
Is
or no?
this getting anywhere?
Yeah,
Is this getting
because he
anywhere?
won't answer the question.
Do you have to make this formal?
He won't answer what the question is of what logic is. He's
Can you
running
just,
right
it's
now.
so irrelevant. Can you just make your claim, your argument?
There we go.
What's the foundation of the argument? This is all semantics.
I'm running an internal critique on his position, and he won't answer questions.
What position?
But this isn't relevant to the background.
Yep,
right?
keep running. Have your fanboys run for you. You can run for me all you
Monkey
want.
boy, can you make your position known so we know what?
Yeah, he can't do that. He's not. It's not possible.
Well,
I thought the debate was about the background.
there's not a topic. Yeah, so at first it
Can you
was.
give them a topic? Can you make like a statement?
I can give a
them
quick
topic
rundown of
so
what
they can,
happened.
because they don't know where to go. They
Look,
apparently
he said
don't
he
know how to
wanted.
debate.
Look, he said he wants to debate the topic I had last, which was prove God exists. Then he said he wants to do the one before that, which is there's no good reason to believe in God. But then he asked me, what do I mean by God? And then he asked me, what's the argument you mean that? And I said, what? And then he's like, what's the argument then? Which he swapped to, what's the argument you have?
I didn't swap to anywhere. Give the argument for logic.
And then I asked,
That's what you want.
Then I said, well, it's just.
So I guess the
logically
question we
prior
can
to having a
ask
meaning,
would
you
be
have
to
an
say,
understanding
Kate,
of the
what
expression.
is the claim you're trying to argue? Please.
I'm not. I'm listening. Literally,
He's
I've seen this
requesting
guy.
me to
Well,
argue
hold
about
up. He
some
asked me a
proposition,
question.
which I'm gonna
Hold
do
up,
here.
monkey. You haven't been good at answering questions. Here, I'll answer his question. He's made claims on his live backgrounds for the last 6 months. I want a justification for what he's saying based on what he said to other users on the app, and he can't do it here. And I'm willing to cook anybody
You
on
don't
this.
need to scream, Kate. That doesn't answer the question.
He's here. Oh no. Wait. Hold up. I want to continue this, but I'm on 2%. I need to get my external charger real quick. Hold up. Don't say anything till I get back about me. You can talk about whatever you want. Let me get my. Okay, you can talk about me if you want.
Stuff you were saying too.
Yeah, hold up. Let me get my charger.
Eddie, you're saying I'm disturbing your life while they both were dramatic for half an hour. It's okay. And when I ask you that you removed my mod powers, you're saying I'm disturbing the live.
Yo, can
What?
you like be quiet? Yeah. Wait, can somebody let Amdir up, please? By the way, if somebody doesn't mind.
Cade, you're getting the full-on royal treatment.
Physical, can you shut your fucking mouth?
Yes,
Well,
I'm so sorry, madam.
Let's just be nice to each other. Come on.
Wait, can somebody let Amdir up, please?
He started to interrupt me, thinking that he have
Wait,
a
Eddie,
better
can you
thing
let
to
Amdir
say.
up?
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, Cade, you
Amdir,
got
we're
all the
waiting for him to
attention
get
you
his
want.
phone is at 2%. We're waiting for him to get it started because I wanted to ask him about the higher order logic thing. Didn't really make much sense to me.
Do you have an
Eddie,
argument
I'm
for that?
talking to you and you're not responding
the
to what I'm
argument's good.
saying.
Amdir, the
I don't
argument's
think
going
he
to
knows.
be P implies Q, Q therefore P.
Sounds right.
Is there like, do I not know this person? Like, do you all know this fucking guy? I've never seen this dude in my life.
This kid guy was in another live and he was being a stand-up American citizen.
He's like obsessed with me or something.
That checks out.
I think the reason why he's probably spoken to Monkey Boys on his live before and it didn't go well for him or something, and now he's like going after. And because I've met other people like that, like some guy who came up on Yuji's live another time, and he was doing the same thing, like asking what's the argument for everything, what does this word mean, all this like stuff. Or well, not exactly like that, but he was kind of asking like, is there a good reason to give an argument for theism when we're asking to give an argument, good reason for theism or something. So it seems like there are a lot of people. Wait, Cade, Cade, come back, come on, please, I'm begging you.
Cade, are you there?
He's got to ask his mom for his charger. Give him a moment.
This is what happened in the last live, Mason. Monkey Boy said something was logically prior to another thing, and this guy just got stuck in a loop of asking Monkey Boy what logic means over and over again. And he wouldn't accept an account of the phrase logical priority. He wanted to know what logic meant.
Yeah, come on, Cade. Cade, please, just come back.
No.
Follow him. He seems like a nice guy.
He is a nice guy.
Do you know him, Eddie? Last time I checked, like he got here and he was real kind to you. So I figure you two are like golfing.
Eddie sent me some studies that were, because I think he wants to hold the position that like pesticides are in some way like have a significant effect on people.
Let's go,
developing
bitches.
candidates for-
I got my charger now.
Wait, can I ask you something if you don't mind? Just something about what you said.
Me or Arcade?
Cade. Because I was told you said something like a third order logic. It's a third order logic, but it's not a higher order logic. I was just told you said something like that. Oh, okay, whatever.
It's not what I said. What did I say about third order logic?
Well, somebody just told me you said something like some logic was a third order logic, but it was
No,
not a higher
no,
order
not
logic.
what I said. What did I say? If I didn't say that, what did I say?
You didn't say that. Okay, fine. I was just wondering
No.
if you took that position.
Why did Cage run? Is he sleeping?
Cage is still here.
I've been here for the whole time. You left.
No, well, I had to get my charger. So let's continue.
You got the attention
So
you
what is all
want.
the stuff about third order logic you brought up? Like, why'd you bring it up?
Listen, man, if you weren't there for it, I mean, I could rehash it, but Monkey Boy keeps running from me on his lives.
What's he running? Like, what proposition do you think he's running from?
No, it's not about. Okay, you think propositions are valid?
Well, validity is a property of inferences, not propositions.
Oh, okay. And what's the argument that that's the fact?
Well, that's just how I'm using the term. So
Okay, what's the argument for it, dummy?
what's the argument for what proposition?
Whatever proposition you have in the world, any proposition that you have at all,
Just anything I believe in.
anything. What's the proposition for
It
that?
sounds like you're confused, but like when you say
Nobody's
validity,
confused. You can't gaslight
you're
over
talking
here
about
because I know
inferences
I'm
being
not
valid,
going to
so you're
get.
talking about the conclusion following
Yeah,
from
you
the
can't
premises.
gaslight
So
over here.
individual
What's your
propositions
argument?
can be true or false.
Yeah,
And then
what's
sequences of
your
propositions
argument?
they call inferences can be valid or invalid.
What's your argument that true or false propositions exist at all? What's your
Oh,
argument?
I don't
for it?
think propositions exist.
Oh, you don't? And what's the argument
Yeah.
that they don't exist?
Well, it's something about like
No,
I
I
think
want
you
an
can have
argument
it. I
in
think you
P1.
can capture like the language
I
people
want an
use, like
argument.
the propositional language.
Yep,
and
I'm not
you can
listening to anything you
capture
say.
everything
I want
and
a
have
P1.
theory of all of it without actually
Yep, exactly.
admitting
I
them
want
into
a
your ontology.
P1.
So it would be kind of like an abductive
Yeah,
argument.
sure. I'm not
because, like,
listening to
if you can
anything
do
you're
that,
saying.
then
When
the
you
best
say,
explanation for that
when you
fact
make
is
the
that they
claim,
don't actually exist for
when you make
kind
the
of like
claim, when you
parsimony
make the claim,
considerations.
when you make the claim that things don't exist at all, I want an argument, P1, P2, in conclusion.
Yeah, I mean, so if you want to frame it like in
No,
premise,
no, no,
conclusion,
no, no, no.
you'd
I
want
want
to
a
phrase it
P1.
as something like this. Like, so
I want a
you
P1,
want to say
P2,
like
in
the general
conclusion.
schema is like premise one would be like if you can
I don't
account
want
for
mind-dependent
a kind of
things. Listen, when you talk about
broad,
schema, you're
if
talking
you
about the
can
mind.
account for a bunch of data without
No,
postulating
no,
things
dude,
into
you're
your
obfuscating.
ontology,
This is running right now.
then it's
Listen,
probably
literally.
the case that those things
You know
don't
what?
exist,
Jay
and you
is
can kind of
right
do
about
modus
people on
ponens
TikTok.
from
I
there.
hate to say it.
So
Jay
if I
is so
were
right
to
about
present
these
the
people.
argument, that's how I would do it.
Jay is so
But
right
it
about
seems
these
like
people.
this isn't like the interesting part.
He literally
Oh,
goes
what
on
you
you're
to
guys
fucking
not
do.
Jay
give me
Dyer. I
P1,
remember you, you fucking moron.
P1,
You were the
P2,
you were the guy that came
conclusion.
in and told me to go to that X space, and then I did, and Jay ran for. I remember who you are. Thank you.
Oh, you know this guy.
Wait. Hold
You
up.
know this
Jay
guy.
did not run from you.
I was talking about my epistemic account of like
No, you asked a dumb
conversation,
question. It's on
and then
YouTube,
Cade
bro.
came in. He wasn't named
Wait,
here.
wait,
Cade
wait.
was
Can I
like,
ask you?
KJ,
Cade, let me
do
ask.
you
Can I
realize
ask you?
that you're on YouTube asking a dumb question?
am I? I'm probably on YouTube everywhere.
You're on two spots. You're on Bloodsport and you're on Jay's.
I'm on Jay's. I mean, I hope he recorded it.
Well, it's not. It's actually that like JidHub or whatever it is, the clip channel. That's not affiliated with him, I don't think. But Mr. Physicism. So
Did you just say?
I got to get the people laughing at least, right? So restate what you said at the beginning of your monologue.
I'm not sure I remember what you're talking about, but I wanted to ask you something.
No,
like, what do you think,
no, you're not going to
real
run
quick,
from what you
what do you
said.
think
Listen,
third order logic is?
listen, I record all of these. So
Okay.
when you say things are absolute, I want to argue for that.
Not even use the word absolute. Talk less of saying anything was absolute. But like, what do you think third order logic is?
Wait. What's the argument that nothing's absolute? What's the P1, P2 in conclusion?
I never said that either.
Okay, what is your position? What is your worldview?
On what topic?
Because just to be clear, I do paradigm comparisons.
What is my position on what topic?
Let's say God.
Oh, I mean,
wait.
so
I want
I'm
to
an
be.
agnostic
Wait.
broadly.
Hold up. I want to be fair to the host. Eddie, what are you comfortable talking about?
Whatever's fine. I was thinking
Okay. So, do we need to keep it to the background, or can we ask other questions?
You just said whatever means you can. What do you
No,
mean,
I
whatever?
want to ask him. Hold up, man.
Yeah,
I don't
keep
think you can do this. By the way, I think you're gonna act crazy, just like Monkey Boy did while he's sitting on mute right now.
No, yeah, you can talk about whatever.
He's like, what can we talk about? Host is like, whatever, it's fine. But
Okay.
do we have to keep it to
so
the background?
let me ask you this: what's the argument that you exist? I
Uh,
want P1. Wait, hold up. I want P1. I want P2, and I want conclusion
yeah,
that
something
you
like.
undoubtedly exist.
I don't know about undoubtedly, but I would just say like I give
Listen,
the
bro.
like Cartesian argument.
Listen,
say,
if
say,
you
like,
want to run
I-
from me like
if I'm
Monkey Boy did,
thinking-
you can do
if
that.
I'm thinking that I exist. Like, what would be the objection to that? argument?
No, come on, bro. Do you exist?
Sure.
Okay, you said sure. That's a yes, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's right. Good job.
Okay. So what's the argument that you exist? I want P1.
You want me to just
P2, and
repeat what?
conclusion.
Okay. Premise one, I am thinking. Premise two, if I'm thinking, then I exist. Conclusion,
Hold
I
up,
exist.
hold up. When you say I, what do you mean by that? And I'm not trying to interrupt your.
Well, I
syllogism.
is referring to our particular person.
Okay. When you say I, what is that?
I just answered that question.
I didn't. It was unclear to me. Can
Okay,
you?
what part wasn't clear about it?
You said when I said how do you exist? You said I, and then you said I like several more
I
times.
gave an argument. Like, which
Yeah.
premise
What do
are
you when you say
disputing?
I? What do you mean by I?
I already answered that question.
I didn't hear you. It glitched out.
Okay, let's do it again. So I is referring to a particular person. It's a person who satisfies certain definite descriptions. For example, the person satisfies the definite description of, the
What
entity talking
description?
to you right now.
What description? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that.
So a definite description is a kind of phrase of this form.
What's
the
a phrase?
X
I don't
that is
understand
doing
what a phrase
Y,
is.
the
What's a
X that
phrase?
satisfies so and so properties.
I don't understand what
So
a phrase
I'm
is.
saying
What's
when
a
I say
phrase?
the word I, that's picking out a particular person. And to give more information about
That's
that
circular.
person also satisfies like a range of definite
When
descriptions.
you say phrase, what do you mean by phrase?
Do you not have that concept already?
I didn't ask you to ask me questions. I asked you a question about your worldview.
I don't have a definition of the word phrase.
You don't have a definition of the word that you invoked?
That's right.
You don't see any problems with that?
I'm not sure what the issue is supposed to be.
Okay, so when you say phrase, what do you mean by that?
Are you asking for a definition?
I'm asking you to give some clarification on the word that you use.
Yeah, so here are some examples. Like
Directly,
some examples of phrases
the word.
are like,
wait, just to be clear.
dogs are nice.
Just to be clear. Wait, hold up. I know. And
Beauties
the
in
only
the
reason
eyes
I'm
of
doing
the
this is because
beholder,
I know I
etc.
won't be
They're
kicked
kind
from
of
here.
like, linguistic
I know this is like a
expressions.
little
So
conservative
those are
safe
like some
space.
ostensive cases, but I don't really have a definition of them.
No. When you say phrase, what do you mean by that terminology? What
Are
is
you
that?
asking for a definition?
No, I want you to
Okay, so you're
explain.
not asking for a definition. So you're asking for a way for me to convey the concept.
Give me a
And I
definition.
gave some
Sure, we'll
examples.
start
I gave
there.
ostensive cases.
No, okay. When you say ostensive, what do you mean by that?
Well, they're just like examples.
Okay, and you mean by examples by what?
I don't have any definition of that.
You don't know what the word example means?
No, I just said I don't have a definition.
And you're using the word?
That's correct. Good job.
So you say that you have ostensive clarification, or what did you say?
Ostensive cases, you could kick those to be examples.
And what are these cases?
Yeah, so here are some. So a phrase might be like, God exists is a phrase. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's a phrase. The sky is a phrase. Dogs are kind is a phrase, etc. So all these kind of linguistic expressions would count as phrases.
Okay.
And you have the concept of a phrase already.
When I asked earlier, you don't have a phrase for, what did I say again?
Well, you were asking, you're not even tracking your own words. Wow.
No, I asked you to clarify. See, this is how I know you guys.
I'll help you out. So you were asking in bad faith.
This is literally what monkeyboy said.
The word phrase in bad faith.
Yeah, you don't know what you mean by what you're saying. You don't know what you mean.
You don't even remember what
I asked you a question.
And you don't remember what you're asking.
I asked you a clarifying question.
To help you remember what you were
look, he's running right now. He's running. He doesn't even remember what he said. What did you say?
He's just like repeating what I said. He's just like repeating what I said back to you.
I asked you a question to clarify, and you can't define it.
Okay.
Yeah, keep running.
Well,
anyone else?
I'm here.
Yeah. Anyone else
want
to have a go?
I would like to ask you a question about what you said earlier.
Monkeyboy, do you want to have a go from your brain dead idiot?
Are you just like running away now?
Yeah, running away. You didn't even define what you were talking about. You don't even remember what you were talking about.
What do you mean by running away? What do you mean by what does that mean? Can you explain?
What's
I have no idea.
Yeah, what do you mean by running away?
He's not being clear on what he used earlier.
But by the way,
what do you mean by clear?
Cade, what do you think third order logic is, by the way?
Wait, did I invoke that?
What do you think third order logic is?
Wait, did I invoke that? Why should I?
Why are you like dodging the question?
I asked you, did I invoke that?
That's not answering my question.
You're running off of something you think I said on another.
You're just dodging the question.
You're running. You already ran from me right now. We got to.
What do you believe third order logic?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
So you don't know what third order logic is. Right?
I don't have to be. I don't have to be.
So to be clear, you do not know what third order.
I don't have to be.
Right?
Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean?
Okay, perfect. Okay, he does. So he actually has no idea what third order logic is.
I don't have to be.
Mentioned it in your earlier conversation.
I don't have to be defined by that.
He mentioned it, but he doesn't know what it is.
When you say third order logic, what are you talking about? Look how he runs. Look how he goes.
You wouldn't understand.
I didn't understand. I want to clarify. I want to clarify. What do you mean by third order logic?
You're not capable of understanding what it is.
Wait. Are you
telling like a fifth grader to do calculus?
Yeah, look how he runs. Look how he runs from what he said right now. This is why you guys are so fucking.
Like the fifth grader like asking, "Hey, what is like an integral?" And you're like, "Well, at this point, you're not going to get it." Oh, you're running.
When you say third order logic, I guarantee you have a louder voice than you because I think you fuck men. When you say third order
hold a lot
logic,
of false beliefs like that.
Yeah, look how he has to defend himself. When you say third order logic, what do you mean exactly?
Something that you are incapable of understanding.
No. Something so other people.
It wouldn't be useful to explain it.
Wait. So if you ask other people what third order logic is, it doesn't matter if they're incapable of understanding that. Why did you just invoke third order logic when I didn't bring that up? What's the argument?
You did bring it up in the previous conversation, and it's funny enough, you have no idea what it meant. You brought it up.
What's your proof of that? What's your proof of that? What's your proof of that?
Well, it was told to me that you brought it up.
Oh, it was told to you. It was told to me. It was told to me that you're a cuck. What's the argument against that? Since it was told to me.
What's the argument against what proposition?
Yeah, when you say things were told to you, does that make it
answering? No, hold up. An answer to the question would be a proposition.
No. What's the argument? Wait. What's the argument for that?
The answer would be you saying the proposition.
Yeah, what's the argument that I need to give a proposition? What's the argument for that?
What's the argument for what proposition?
When you said the answer would be an argument of the proposition, what's the argument for
It's
that?
not answering my question.
No, I'm trying to get a clarifying question. What's the argument for that?
What proposition are you asking me to argue for?
Not a specific proposition.
What the fuck was?
Well, let me hook in my mic. Let me hook in my headphones.
You know,
when you
whatever.
say the answer is the proposition to the argument,
It's like you were
what is
joking
the
there
argument
for a
for
second.
that?
Like, I don't even know if you're okay.
I'm very well fine. Why are you running
what
from me right
proposition
now?
are you
Why are
asking me
you
to
not
argue
giving
for?
arguments? Why are you running from me, boy?
What proposition?
Why are you running from me, boy?
I take arguments to be in favor of propositions.
Yeah, what's the argument that they're in favor of propositions? What's the argument that they're in favor of propositions? I want P1, P2.
I'm not sure what proposition you're asking me to argue for.
The argument of propositions in themselves.
Yeah, it sounds like you. It sounds like you don't understand.
It sounds
that
like you're
arguments are
running
for
from me, and
propositions,
you're
it's
mad
for
that I
my
won't be
usage.
kicked here.
So if you want me to argue for something, you'd best have an
It's
idea of
not.
what
It's not a
proposition
thing
you
you're
want as a
arguing for.
conclusion.
Yeah. No. It's the dynamic you're arguing for. What's the question?
Do you even know what a proposition is?
When you say proposition, what do you mean by that?
You don't even know what a
Why are
proposition
you running from me right now?
You're asking people to give arguments, but you don't even know what a proposition is.
What is a proposition?
I think we should swap this over to Amdir. I think Mason got
Monkey Boy,
time.
go back on mute because you already ran from me on the other live. I want an argument.
I never
of what
ran
a
from you.
proposition
I was
is.
sitting there waiting. For you to...
Yeah. Keep going on mute.
Did you just say that you want an argument for what a proposition is? Is that what you just said?
No, I want to. When he says a proposition, I want an argument for that.
When he says, do you realize that the term that
you can say that all that you want. I want an argument that
if I ask you, like, could
no,
you
don't
give
ask
an
me questions. I
argument
want an
for-
argument for a proposition. And then we'll move forward after that. Yeah, sorry. I want an argument for what a proposition is.
Sorry.
It's so nice being on a friendly live.
To
That's
give me
what's
an
so great
argument
about
for
this.
a chair. Or
It's
if I
so
was-
nice. It's so nice being on a friendly live where I
you
won't
give me an argument for goldfish. Would that make a lot of sense to you? Would
No,
you
I want a proposition to what he said. Hold up. You can white knight it in a minute. I want an argument for what he said. And he goes on mute and he runs away.
I'm pointing out that what you're asking.
No, hold up, man. Hold up. I don't care what you're saying. I'm not listening to you.
It's not a proposition. It's like as if you were to ask for an argument.
He says, hold up, man. He says that Okay. If you want to do this, when you say proposition, are propositions valid?
No.
Okay, what's the argument that propositions are not valid? Go.
Well,
I want
in
P1,
logic, yeah,
P2, and I want
logic
conclusion.
validity is normally defined in terms of arguments. So
No, I want the argument in form of P1, P2, and conclusion. Go.
all this stuff is just depends on how the formal systems are constructed. It's not.
No, I want
These
your
are sort of
argument
things
by
that are
what
matters
you
of
mean by
definition.
that.
I
You're
can
running
give him the argument.
No,
Yeah,
listen,
trying
I'm
to help this
3v,
guy
I'm
out here,
3v
but,
running because you guys can't run right now.
If you
guys can't run.
if you could just control yourself for a second or two,
I don't have
would
to control
help you
myself.
out
I'm on a friendly
here.
live, and I know I'm not going to be kicked. I want an argument for the
I'm not trying
statement
to
that
get.
you made.
Look, man, I'm not trying to get you kicked. I'm just trying to help you out here. So
I'm not going to be kicked, bro. I want an argument
I
for
don't
what
want you to be
said.
kicked. I never asked for you to be kicked. I want you to
I'm
be
just
happy,
saying,
man.
I want an argument. Listen, man. I want an argument for what you said. Go.
What proposition do you want me to argue for?
That propositions in themselves exist.
No,
I didn't
you
say
said
that propositions exist.
Do
not tracking what
propositions
he's saying
exist? Yes or no?
Let's just
You
say I
have-
don't know.
Wait, but
You don't know?
Kate,
Then why are
I
you
thought you
interrupting?
asked I thought you asked if propositions are valid.
That's what I
He
asked the
doesn't
other
know
guy.
what
He
he
went on
asked.
mute and he ran away to go to chat.
First, he asked for an argument for a proposition, like
No.
a proposition, and then he asked
Monkey Boy is
for
actually.
an argument
Wait,
that
hold up.
propositions are not
I'm
valid.
sorry.
And then he asked for an argument that propositions
This
exist.
guy's not tracking at all.
No,
He went from,
hold up. Monkey
what's
Boy
the
was right
argument
this
that,
time. I did ask
propositions are not
originally
valid to-
why
what's the
propositions
argument
are
propositions don't
propositions
exist?
valid. Hold
Like
up,
what?
Monkey Boy. Monkey Boy, now you want to interject. You didn't want to interject on the last live. I asked him, are propositions valid? He went on mute.
I was waiting for
I
you to
asked
give
you.
to
I asked
clarify
you
what you wanted me to
specifically.
do in the last live.
Hold up, Monkey Boy. Hold up. I asked you specifically, do propositions exist? That was
What
a
do you mean
question
by
to
valid?
you. You can go on silence if you want. Now they all want to get quiet.
When
Look how
you
they
ask
get
if propositions are valid, what do you mean by valid there?
No, that's not what I said. I asked you a question. Do propositions exist? Yes or
I
no?
answered it. I answered that one.
What was
So
the
what do you
answer?
mean by valid? The answer
No.
is I don't know. So what do you mean by valid?
You don't
when you
know.
ask
What's
me?
the argument?
I'm not
What's the
sure what
argument?
his concept of
Wait.
proposition is.
I'm
What do
sorry.
you-
I'm sorry.
When you
I'm
ask
sorry.
me
You made a
proposition,
comment.
well, I'm asking a clarifying question.
Hold up, Monkey Boy. My
When
question's
you
not
ask
to you.
do
It's to the other
propositions
guy.
exist, what do you mean by proposition?
Monkey Boy, hold up. I'm not listening to anything you said. I'm talking to the other person that spoke up. When you say you don't know, what is the argument? P1, P2, in conclusion, that you don't know. Because
You
when
want the
you
argument
say
that I
you
don't
don't
know?
hold up, when you say
Okay.
you don't know,
I'll
that
give you
is
the argument.
effectively saying that you have knowledge of this situation. So
No,
what is
that's
the
not-
argument?
That's saying I don't have knowledge of the situation.
Saying you don't have knowledge is knowledge that you don't have knowledge. So what's the
No, that's an
argument?
assertion. It's not. No, when I say I don't know, I'm saying that I don't have knowledge about whether or
Yes,
not.
I know. When you say you don't know something, that is a knowledge claim. You're saying
No,
that you know.
I
Hold
didn't
up,
say that
man.
I didn't say that I
Eddie,
know
Eddie, I
that I don't
appreciate you being
know
patient.
that
I know
propositions
that this is
exist.
grueling, man. I appreciate you,
Wait,
Eddie.
can you listen for a second?
No,
I
no,
didn't
no. Hold
say
up.
that I
When you
know
say,
that I
hold up,
don't know
man.
that
Hold up. I got a
propositions
way
exist.
louder voice than you, and I fuck way more girls than you. You're a cuck. When you say that you,
Okay.
when you, yeah. When you say that
That
you
shit
don't
was
have
not
knowledge.
rhetorical.
Wait.
But more
Just to be
interestingly, I
clear.
want an argument that he fucks more
Just to be clear.
bitches.
Hold up, monkey boy. You went on mute on the
Well,
last
we're
live.
not gonna just
Like you
let
did on
you
the last
assert
live.
stuff anymore
Monkey boy,
and not defend
like
it.
you did. Monkey
Why
boy,
are you?
like you
Are you
did on the
wait?
last
Are
live.
you? Do you happen
Monkey
to be
boy,
running
just like you
from
did
the
on the last
argument?
live. Can you just be quiet? Look how he's bailing his friend out. Look how he's
Wait,
trying to bail him out right now.
wait. Do you happen to be running?
Look at these guys. They're trying to. No,
I
I'm
don't know
answering
that
his
it's
question.
very accurate to say monkey boy is bailing anybody out.
When
All
you
you're doing is
say,
you're saying some
you
very
don't have
confused things, and
knowledge.
I'm trying to help you
Hold up.
understand
Just to
that
be
when
clear.
I say I don't have
Just to be
knowledge of
clear.
X, I'm not claiming that I know I don't have knowledge of X.
Even if you claim that you don't know, that's like you said.
No, listen closely. Just because I say I don't know X doesn't mean I'm saying I know
That's
that I
still
don't know
when
X.
you say I don't know.
If you waited till I
Hold
finished
up.
the
No,
sentence,
I
you
heard
would have
enough. I
understood.
heard enough. When
No,
you say
listen.
I don't know.
You would
When
have
you
let me
say I
finish the
don't know.
sentence. You would have understood.
No, man. Come on, man.
I'm
I
gonna
got a
try
way
to
louder
get-
voice than you,
okay.
and I can
I
talk
don't
way
care
more.
if you have a louder voice. I'm just gonna
You're not
repeat.
Italian, man. You
so
don't.
you
You
understand.
can't.
So,
You can't even comprehend.
Just because I say I don't know X doesn't
That's
mean
a
that
knowledge
I
claim.
know
When you say you
that I
don't
no.
know.
Listen.
When you
keep
say
cutting
no,
me
I'm not
off
going to
halfway
listen.
through the
When you
statement, and
say
you're not getting it. If you cut me off
yeah,
halfway
when
through
you
the
run
statement,
from
you're
me,
not going to get it.
watch
So here,
how he's going to run from
I'll
me.
help you
He's
out
going to
again.
run from me.
Just because I'm saying that I don't know X doesn't mean that I know that I don't know X.
Oh, well, how do you know that that's the case? What's your argument for
I
that?
didn't say that I know that's the case either. Now you're making the same error.
What's your argument?
You just made the same error twice in a row.
Whatever mold you put over it. What's your argument for that?
The argument that I don't know X. Yeah, I can give an argument
and just to be clear, I wanted in P1, P2, and conclusion.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'll give it to you. But just do we agree that it doesn't?
No, we don't. I want an argument.
That I know.
I don't want you to obfuscate anymore.
No,
I
I'm
want
going to give an
argument
argument I'm going to give an argument for the proposition that I don't know whether or not
Go ahead,
propositions
buddy.
exist.
Go ahead.
But I want to make sure first that you agree with me.
No,
that just
quit
because
running.
I say I don't
Make
know
the
X
argument.
doesn't
Quit
mean that
running.
I know that I don't know X.
Okay, and how do you know that you don't know X?
I didn't claim that I don't know X.
And now what's the argument? What's the argument that you claim that you don't know
to get
X?
this point, so I'm just going to go ahead and give the argument.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're running from me right now.
Well, no, it's because you're like too stupid to understand the point.
Too
so I'm just gonna give
stupid.
the
You can't even give an argument in P1, P2, and
Yeah. So okay, P1. If I know whether or not propositions exist, then I have a belief about whether or not propositions exist. Premise 2, but I don't have a belief about whether or not propositions exist. Conclusion, so I don't know whether or not propositions
Okay,
exist.
so what's the argument in P1, P2, and conclusion that P1 is correct? I'll Rolodex you.
You're asking
I
for
want
an
the argument for P1. I'll literally Rolodex you to
I'll give you the argument that
P1 and P2 and P3.
No, hold up. Why are his boyfriends chiming in?
I'll give you the
I'm
argument
having
for
a
the
1v1
conclusion.
debate.
I'll give you the argument for the conclusion. Here it is. Premise 1. If I know whether or not propositions exist, then I have a belief whether or not propositions exist. Premise 2, I don't have a belief whether or not propositions exist. Conclusion, I don't know whether or not propositions exist.
Can you re-say proposition 1 again?
Yeah. If I know whether or not propositions exist, then I have a belief regarding whether or not propositions exist.
What's the argument that you have a belief? P1, P2, conclusion.
Wait, which proposition are you asking for an argument for now?
That you have beliefs of any kind. What's the P1, P2? Conclusion?
That was not claimed anywhere in the argument.
You said proposition 1, I have a belief. What's the argument?
No, proposition 1 was a conditional.
No, you said I have a belief that this exists or doesn't exist.
Proposition 1 was a conditional. It said if I know.
I want the P1,
P2. If I know, then I have a belief.
I want the P1, P2 conclusion. Keep running from it.
What do you think P1 was saying? Your P1.
When you say that you have a belief, that's what I'm stuck on right there.
That's not. I didn't say that anywhere in the argument.
You said I have a belief. Literally, I've got this recorded.
You didn't listen.
Did you say that I have a belief? Yes or no?
No, I didn't say that. No.
You what?
No, P1 was a conditional.
What?
P2 is I don't have a belief whether or not propositions exist.
Okay. What's the argument that you don't have a belief?
About whether or not propositions exist?
Whatever you mean by that, I want P1, P2 conclusion.
So you don't even know what I mean by P2?
Yeah, when you say you don't have a belief, maybe I misunderstood you. When you say proposition 1, you don't have a belief, what's the argument for that?
I don't have an argument for
P1,
the proposition
P2 conclusion.
that I don't have a belief.
P1, P2 conclusion of that argument that you
I'm
don't have a
telling
belief.
I'm telling you I don't have an argument
Okay,
about
what's the argument that you don't have a belief?
About propositions.
What's the argument that you don't have a belief?
What's the argument that I just answered this.
No, I want it in P1, P2 conclusion.
No, I'm telling you I don't have an argument for the proposition.
I'm asking you, when you make this claim, what is the argument that you don't have a belief? I want it in P1, P2 conclusion.
I'm telling you I don't have the thing that you're asking for.
I want it in the form of an argument that this is true. Go ahead.
All right, I don't have the thing that you're asking for. I don't have an
Okay,
argument.
and what's the argument that you don't have that? I want it in P1, P2 conclusion.
You're brilliant.
Yeah, keep running from me,
I
boy.
wonder,
Who wants
but
to go
like
next?
Emder, I wonder if
Who
like
wants
you
to
can
go
kind of
next?
like poke him
Who
a
wants
bit
to
and
go
then get
next?
him
He's
to
running.
engage in good faith, and maybe
Yeah,
there's something
he's
we can
not
get.
he's not used to their propositional Rolodex. Who wants to go next? Cage is over here on mute looking
Like,
at
because like I know,
phone.
because like obviously like he's like fully trolling, but even if we get him to
Trolling? Because you can't answer.
trolling,
You can't
and
answer
be mostly
questions, so
serious,
I'm
we could have
trolling.
something like more
I
interesting.
don't think he's trolling, Mason. I honestly think he's
No,
being
he's
genuine.
trolling. He's trolling.
Oh,
He said
I'm
the
trolling, and I ask
There's
him
no
for an
way he
argument
says the
and you can't give it?
propositional Rolodex that he's not trolling.
Like
I
saw
asked you
from
for
like
an
Dudes or
argument that
something.
you don't have a belief. You can't give it. So why don't you go on mute and let's go to other people.
Cage,
I told you
You
I
don't
don't
have an
have an
argument here.
When you asked me for one 5 more times.
Yeah, you can't give it. Just go do your little goofy
I'm
stuff.
granting that, and then you kept asking me 5 more times.
I didn't ask you 5 more times. I asked you for an argument that you don't have an argument and you couldn't give it. So just be quiet and let the grown folks talk.
All right.
So who's next?
What's your end goal here, genuinely?
To get you off the app. Can I succeed? Yes or no?
Oh, in about 2 months you will, or about a month you will.
No, I was in a call earlier on X with Vivek Ramaswamy. I don't think TikTok's going to be banned after all.
Wait, Cade, when you say your aim is to get him off the app, doesn't that presuppose it's like logically
Yeah,
possible to do that?
Yeah, all the training corn
Yeah, okay.
watchers. I'm getting them off
What's
the
the
app.
argument? What's the argument? It's logically possible that you deter.
When
kids
you
from the
say
app?
logically, what again? Let's go back to Monkey Boy that can't define this. When you say logically, what do you mean by that?
Sorry, what's premise 1?
When you say logically, what do you mean by that? I got to
What's
understand that
premise
better.
1?
When you say logically, what do you mean by
Sorry,
that?
what's premise 1?
I asked you a question based on your statements.
And I want an
13
argument.
seconds ago.
I just
I want a
just
clarification
give-
on logic.
just
When you
give
say
an argument.
logically, what's the argument for logically?
Whatever concept you have, just use
I
that one.
didn't invoke the word logically. What do you
I
mean
never
by
claimed
that?
you did. I said whatever concept you associate
You
with the
literally
term
just
logic.
used the word logically. I didn't use the
Mhm.
word logically. What
We
do
agree
you
there.
mean by that?
This is the second time I said we're not in contention.
When
Okay,
you say
I'm telling you
logically,
the concept of logically possible that you have associated with the expression. Just use that.
yeah, when you say logically, I need to understand that better. What does logically mean?
So whatever concept you associate with the expression, just
I
use
didn't say the word logically. What do you mean by
I
logically?
agree you didn't say
To
it.
know
I
what
said
it means, Monkey Boy.
Oh
He has no
wow,
idea.
you can't
You
give
have to
an
tell him
argument
because he
to
just
fucking
doesn't
Monkey
know.
Boy.
Oh,
Bro, I'm
sorry.
cooking
So
people out
you
at
just
20
don't.
person live right now.
You don't happen
That's
to have a
fucking
concept of logically
hilarious.
possible.
Okay, what does logically mean, Monkey Boy?
Wait,
I don't know what you mean by that.
You don't happen to have a concept of logically possible?
I don't know what you mean by the word logically. What
No,
does that
okay.
mean?
I'm granting you don't understand what I mean. I'm asking you if
Okay,
you
what
have
do you mean by that?
I'm asking you if you have a concept yourself.
I'm asking you, when you invoke the word logically, what do you mean?
Oh, I'm just saying whatever.
Oh,
just
you can't
interpret
answer,
that
bro.
with
Can
whatever
Cage go?
sense of
Is
the.
it possible for Cage to go, or is Cage gonna run too?
I don't know why you're running from me.
Can you help your boyfriend here that can't make sense of the words he's using?
Wait, what? Why are you running?
Why aren't you defining what you mean by logically?
What's the argument? I'm not doing that.
Wait. Just
What's
to be
the
clear,
argument? I'm not
you're
doing
invoking,
that.
Wait,
No, you're clear enough.
invoking the word logically.
I'm not granting you you're unclear unless you want to give the
I
argument
don't
you're
know.
unclear.
I don't know what the word logically
actually,
means.
if you're
I
not
don't-
actually unclear,
know
you're
what
just
the
being
word
dishonest.
logically means. You'll
What's
never
the-
win this.
Okay,
though.
what's
You'll
the
never
arg-
win it.
okay,
You'll never
what's
win
the-
it. I have a
what's-
more dominating voice than you.
What's the
and I
argument
fuck
that you don't know what
way
that
more
means?
women than you.
I don't grant
When
you that
you
either.
say
You can stack
logically,
claims you can't defend. Let's
Monkey
go one at
boy,
a time.
Monkey boy, you can run from me on your lives.
Okay,
you can't
what's
run from
the
me here.
argument? You're unclear what I mean
I
by
don't know what
logically
you
possible.
mean by logically. What do you mean by logically? I don't know what you mean.
What's the argument? You don't know what I mean.
No. There's no argument.
No.
I need to
There
clarify.
isn't an argument. So why would I?
Wait,
Why would I
need to
believe that you
clarify.
don't know what
I
it
don't
means?
understand the words you're using. It's foreign to me.
Oh, I don't grant you that. Unless you have an argument, you don't know what I mean.
Wait, what?
We're just gonna
Yo,
go forward
he's
by you
running
presenting
right
an
now.
argument that it's
I
not
don't know
logically
what
possible.
logically means. What does that mean?
That's the claim on the table. You don't know what it means. I'm asking what's the argument. You said you
No,
didn't
let's
have
say-
one.
wait,
If you don't
Monkey
have
Boy,
one,
Monkey Boy, just to
then
be
you
clear,
have not yet
Monkey Boy.
established. You have not yet established
Boy.
that you actually don't know what it
Monkey Boy.
means. And
Monkey
if
Boy,
you don't,
he runs for me
if
on
I'm
his
not
lives
convinced
all
you
the
don't know what it
time.
means,
So
I'm just going to
funny.
ask you to present the argument that's logically
No,
possible. Given
when I say I don't know
you
what something
either have a
means,
concept of it.
I don't look. He's running from me like he does on his live.
Go ahead.
Monkey
speak.
Boy.
I'll let
I
you
don't
speak.
understand. I don't understand what logically mean. Me need clarification. I don't know what word mean.
I
What
wanted
does
to ask Eddie
logically
something.
mean?
Wait,
No,
Eddie,
you
are
can't say something. We're in a 1v1 right now. Hold up.
Okay, Eddie, are you still
Hold
here?
up, man. You had your chance earlier. You couldn't suffice it. My question is, my bad, Eddie. I'm
This guy's
sorry,
kinda
Eddie.
Slow this line down, please.
My question is to Monkey Boy. When you say logically, I don't understand.
What's the argument you don't understand?
The argument is the argument from incredulity. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm a fucking artard. I don't know what you mean.
Do you think? Wait, do you have the view that the argument from incredulity
I
is
don't know what
fallacious?
view means. I don't
Wait.
know what view means. I want to understand what logically
Okay,
mean.
well, what you said was, I mean,
When you
I
say-
mean
no,
an
not what I
argument
said.
from
When you
incredulity.
say-
That's what you said verbatim.
when
you
you
say
say
argument
yeah,
from incredulity, is that understood to be a fallacy?
I don't know what fallacy mean.
Okay, I believe you, but let's just try and get
What when
clear.
you say logically?
Do you have
When
an
you say
argument? You don't know what
logically,
I mean by
what
logically
do
possible.
logically mean? I don't understand logically. When you say logically, what do logically mean?
Okay, you finally stopped using your accent.
Look how
Now
he's
you're
running from
talking
me.
the way
Dude,
you
Monkey
normally
Boy runs from me so much. It's so fucking
do.
funny.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, since
Wait,
you said...
He can't give an argument. This is so fucking
I'm just
crazy.
using the argument
He
Rolodex. I'm
can't
just
give an
asking what's the
argument.
argument that you don't know what I mean.
I don't have no.
Wait,
I don't
hold
know
on,
what
hold on.
argument mean. What argument mean?
Wait, Eddie, do
Wait,
you
what
think you can
is
get your friend to like
Wait, what was I
be more
muted?
serious? Are you able to do
Wow, muted me on here.
What? Yeah, I wanted to talk to Mason really quick.
that? No, I was just wondering. Do you think
Oh,
you can
good.
get,
I'll just leave since nobody can answer the question.
do you think you can get K to like just be more serious, or like is that not something that can?
I want to. When people use words, I want a definition, and I want to understand what they're saying better.
Wait, but Kate, I do think it's fair for him to say, like, if he just is referencing like what you might mean when you use the term, when you conceive of the term, or when you use the term. I think it's fair for him to just ask you to operate on your own definition.
I don't understand what he mean when he say you. What is you?
No. Okay.
I'm so glad
like, you wouldn't,
using accent.
if he's telling you to employ your own application, like your own.
Who's you?
Concept,
Who's
like,
you?
If he's asking you to employ like your own concept of the term, like I think it's like, then you wouldn't have to ask him like what he means.
I'm not
He's
bring
giving
up
it to you.
term logically. I don't understand logically, and also I don't understand what term you means. What is you?
This is good
Okay,
rhetoric.
This is trolling. This is
I'm
just
not
like
trolling.
now. This is like
and you'll
completely
get.
cringe.
I'll cook every fucking last
So
one.
you're actually autistic, or are you trolling?
I don't know what you
But it's
mean
like
by
I want to
you.
get him to like, because I wonder how he would be if he's like being more serious. Like I feel like
I'm
I
very.
want to have
I'm
that type of conversation.
me very serious. Don't understand term you.
Because I
What
think
is
he's
you?
he's done to like Rolodex
Yeah, you
on
can
like
keep
all
running.
of us now.
Yeah,
So,
and
like,
I already
there
already
really
cooked your
isn't
other
like any
buddy.
further conversation.
It's so
to
funny.
have
Their
on
other
Rolodex,
buddy went on
so
mute here to go
maybe
Google
he
stuff
can
himself.
try something different if
Yeah.
Eddie can like coax
So
him into not trolling.
so Eddie, are you gonna be honest with yourself, or are you just gonna side with the Phil Bros?
No, I'm not siding with him, but like you don't have to know what he means by the term.
When he says logically, I don't understand what that means.
So then are you just saying you don't have a concept of the term logic?
I don't know word.
Okay, so you just say you don't have a
Need definition. Need
so then you
need
couldn't
need anything.
Well, then that's more fair than just trying to ask him what he means, because you wouldn't need to know.
Wait, Eddie, come on, man.
You know it's bad when Eddie's correcting you. I'm just.
Eddie's not correcting me. I think he's trying to just keep this going along. When he says logically, Cage.
If you don't have a
let me
concept,
let me ask Cage. Cage, what does he mean? What does Monkey Boy mean when he says logically?
Are you asking me to speculate?
If you're willing to, you don't have to. I wouldn't demand that of you.
I don't want to give you anything, so probably.
Okay, so can Monkey Boy explain to me what logically mean? Or is that just a definite silence?
Well, why,
There's no way you're actually
He's running from me right now.
I'm kind of unclear why you're asking for that.
I don't know what logically mean. I need clarification.
Okay, and what's the argument? You don't know what it means.
Let's say I don't have an argument. I'm just asking.
Okay, so then
prima facie.
I'm not. Okay, well, I'm not.
Let's say
convinced.
surface
I'm not convinced
level.
You don't know what it means.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
Okay, I'm
let's
not-
say
I'm not
surface
granting you
level. Let's look how he's running. He does this on his lives too. He skips over me for other people. This is so funny right now. Let's say surface level, prima facie. I don't understand what you mean by that. What does logically mean?
I don't grant you that you don't know what it means. I asked you for an argument, and you said you didn't have one.
Wait, when you say you, what do you mean? Do you want to get real crazy with it, or do you want to have an actual discussion?
Logically is just a descriptor. It's not a noun here. So
wait, when
all
you
it's
say
doing is
you,
it's modifying
when you
the
say you,
term
what are you
possible.
talking
So
about?
it's further specifying the sort of modality being talked about. When
No, you already got cooked. Go back on mute, bro. You already fucking conceded.
Well, I just
Monkey
helped
Boy.
you. I gave you the.
Yeah,
gave you the
go
concept.
back
So
on
now
mute.
can
You don't
move
know
on
what
to
you're
something.
talking about. Go back on mute. Just
Do you
mute your little
understand?
box. Mute your little box there. Fantasize
Do you,
about
do you
that girl you'll
understand
never
what
get.
logically is doing in that
Yeah.
sentence?
Keep talking.
Okay,
After-
good.
Now
Okay, so
he
then
wants
you
to
can
talk.
move on now, Monkey Boy. He understands what logically means.
Now he wants. I don't understand what logically means. Can somebody explain it to me that
You just said you understand.
understands what Monkey Boy wants? I don't know what logically means, Monkey Boy. Could you explain it to me, or can we have a good faith debate here?
When you say you don't know what it means, are you saying you don't know what he means?
I'm saying, wait, Eddie, just to be clear, when he says logically, I don't understand what he means by that.
Wait, okay, but let me finish my sentence, okay?
No.
Okay.
Let him explain it.
No, but I'm saying
no.
Wait, but I'm demonstrating. You don't need to know what
At least I can get him laughing, right?
Okay, but you don't need to know what he means, because he's allowing you to like utilize the term.
Wait, what's the argument that I don't need to know what he means?
Oh, you're
Because
getting now.
he's telling you to employ. He's telling you to employ like your conceptual understanding.
No,
of the term.
I don't have to do that. I didn't invoke the word. Why should I have to define the principles?
Wait, so then you can just say that you can't answer the question because you don't have a concept. Or you
I
have
don't
a-
know what he means by that, bro.
Wait, Jim, you don't need to know what he means by it. He's telling you like whatever concept you have in mind. So if you don't have a concept,
I don't. Okay, me no have no concept. What does concept mean, Eddie?
So if you don't have a referent that you associate with this,
I don't
you
know
can't-
what he
then you
means.
can't
Okay, if I
answer.
say
And that's fair.
gobbledygook, what am I saying, Eddie?
Wait.
Eddie, if I say gobbledygook, what am I talking about? What am I pointing to?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, exactly. That's where we are. So what are you talking about?
Right.
when
Wait.
you say
So
that?
wait. So it would be a fair answer if you just say you don't have a concept or there's no reference.
I don't
that you
know what the
associate
word
with-
he
with the
says
term.
means. I need clarification.
Right.
Oh my God,
Right.
this
Okay.
guy's
So
like
you can just say never mind. I don't know.
There's, I
You
agree.
guys are all slow, and you guys all
Well,
duck
but like it
TikTok.
seems like he's run through the Rolodex on everyone now, and it seems
Roll.
like
I
he's
haven't
not
even
willing to
started the
stop
Rolodex.
trolling.
I'm
So
not
what
even.
do we do now?
I haven't even opened the Rolodex. I'll get real crazy on here.
I'll open the
I
Rolodex.
feel like that was a threat.
Well, it wasn't a
It's
threat,
like
but
we can't. It's like there's nowhere else to. Unless there's like some other conversation.
yeah, let all the Phil
It's like,
bros
does anybody
go
else have an
somewhere else.
idea?
They're going to
Well,
depart
I
now.
think
They're going to
there's a
fly
lot
their
of us that
they're
are
going to fly
happy
their
to.
little wings away and run
There's
off
a
to
few
be
of us
together
here
somewhere.
that are like happy to have a good faith back and forth with you if you'll cooperate.
Wait, when you say cooperate, what does that mean?
Yeah, so like you won't overtalk or be obstinate.
And why? And what's the argument that I should be committed to that?
No one said that you should. I gave a conditional. If
And
you
when
were
you say you, who are you talking about? Me?
be willing to have a good faith back and forth discussion with you.
And when you say you, what's the argument that I actually exist in reality?
I didn't claim any of that.
As opposed to like
Well, who are you
existing in
talking
not
to? Are you
reality.
talking to yourself then? Or are you talking?
Hell yeah, bro. Talking to you.
Yeah, I can get real crazy with the Phil bro shit if you really want to. I asked a question, a
So
very
you do
specific
admit you're
question
like
earlier.
being bad faith and trolling.
I asked a very specific question to Monkey Boy earlier, and you guys are all stepping in to
What did you
make
do
him
to him,
not
Monkey
have to
Boy?
answer the question right now.
Like, what did this? He mentioned you the first time he got in there. What did you do to this poor fucking kid?
I have no clue. He said
What
that I
kid?
debated him on my live, and then he's just been stalking
That's
me
not
all
what I
day.
said. We were on a live
I
together
wanna-
before. Wait. Just to be clear, me and Monkey Boy were on a live before I came over here, like 32 minutes ago, and he wouldn't come off mute. He
I
wouldn't
think
debate
like
me.
he had an interaction with Monkey
It
Boy
was
that
actually
didn't go
like
in his
50 minutes
favor. And
You went
And
on
Cade,
mute, bro.
I also despise Monkey Boy,
to train.
and also Phil Bros in general. They're terrible. They're actually a blight on
so,
society.
you lose to the boss, and then you have to do some training so you can beat the boss or something.
Well, you guys like to go a little crazy. I'll go full crazy, and I'll fucking cook every Phil bro and fucking every atheist on this app. Let's go.
Yeah,
Kate,
sure, yeah.
stay on mute, you little cuck.
What? I haven't been on mute
I
for
was
like.
just making sure he was still here. I didn't really mean.
Wait,
I was just
Eddie, how old is he?
Hey, you want my attention?
I'm not sure.
No, I just think you're bad at debating.
What's the argument?
Know,
You
like
don't
how
want
old
my
he is?
attention?
Well, I don't know what you mean by argument. What does that mean?
Well, just the word you've been using this entire live. Employ that.
When you say you, what do you mean by that?
Now, are we using the Greek or Latin roots for this word? Because they have very different schools of thought when we come to the question of argumentation. So why don't you define that, please?
When you say define that, what do you? When you say the word define,
when
what's the
you
argument
just said
that
you
define
there,
is
I
a
want
word?
you to employ that form of you. You just said the word. I want you to employ that.
Employ what exactly?
When you say, employ that version of you.
Who's you? Who are you talking to?
The thing you just said 10 seconds ago. Employ that.
Wait, no. When you say you, who are you? What do you mean? I don't understand that.
Cade, the person 2 boxes below me in this live and 2 boxes below me.
Okay, what's the argument that I exist?
No, I asked you for an argument. Already.
Yeah, no. I asked you. When you say you, what do you mean by that?
Yeah, I said
You
employ
never
the
played
version of you that you've been using. This entire
No,
live.
Cage. I understand what you said. When you say you, what's the argument?
You're asking me an argument
that you're
right
talking
now?
to?
Are you asking me an
No,
argument?
when you say that I exist, you said you. What do you mean by that?
And I told you to invoke the phrase. Sorry, the saying you've
Who
been
is
using.
you? I don't understand what you're. Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Okay. Who
But can you
is
define
me?
me, though? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
we
who's
can't have
me?
this
I don't
conversation unless you define me.
The
me?
thing he just said, however he's thinking about it.
Who's he?
What do you mean
I would
he?
suggest just stop. Like he's obviously.
I mean, I'll get crazy.
how
Phil
is
bro.
this
If you
Joey guy
guys don't want to
I
answer
think
questions,
something
I'll get
intellectually like
if you guys want to duck for Monkey Boy, I'll get real crazy on here, and you guys won't be able to do the Rolodex. I guarantee it.
As I was saying, asking him all this stuff isn't going to do anything. What we need to do is we have to somehow get him to stop trolling.
That might be.
But he's trolling. I want Monkey Boy to come
your
off mute and actually debate me.
That might be impossible.
I want
How about this?
Monkey
Maybe your
Boy-
tactics are just to ask a million questions and then not actually take any
I want-
stances because you're
listen,
cowardice.
I want Monkey
You have
Boy-
no spines and you're cowards.
I want Monkey Boy to come off. I want Monkey Boy to come off mute and actually debate me like he runs for me on his lives.
He tried to, and you just kept asking. What did you call the propositional Rolodex?
You weren't willing to actually
Propositional
argue with me
Rolodex.
on
Your
anything.
Godfather. Your Godfather.
Because Amdir, if he's not going to like stop
Wait,
trolling,
Cage. Cage, let me ask you a serious question. Outside of outside of debate talk, let me ask you a serious question. Yeah, now he wants to speak. Look at the guys. Look at the two guys I already slayed.
Yeah, I mean,
Cage.
yeah, but like, of course, there's a chance, but like, you really think that's going to happen?
You guys can keep running if you want. Cage, when I say propositional
Is there some
Rolodex,
conversation
I'll-
going on
look,
that
they won't
has
even let me
higher
ask Cage
chance
a
of
question. Look at that.
happening than him having an epiphany and like stopping trolling?
Look how they're running.
No,
Cage,
no.
when I talk about propositional Rolodex, have you ever heard of that term before? Yes or no?
I see. I understand.
Cage, that was a question for you.
Yeah, not in the way you're using it. No.
Have you heard of this term before?
Not
What,
in the way
and
you're
if you
using
have
it.
heard of it, what is your understanding of what it means?
Yeah, I've heard of it, and I don't know how you're using it.
Where, Cage? Yes or no? Have you heard of this before? You say you have. So where did you hear of this before me?
I think I heard about it in like this club in school. Probably, I think it was like my second or first year Philbro club.
Cage, yes or no? Have you ever heard about this from Ask Yourself?
No idea who that is.
What?
He's like a vegan YouTuber. This is where I think the term popularized, but it's like a kind of a So the idea is like, so it's kind of his model for debate. Of
You
course,
think
like
he's,
it's
like,
not really what this guy is
mimicking
doing,
him?
but the sort of idea is like, if you have, imagine you have a proposition
This
you
guy's
disagree
so
with,
stupid.
then like, let's say like, I don't know,
Do you
some
think he's
person could
mimicking
argue for it,
AY?
or some person could argue against it, but the idea is going to be like, they give an
No,
argument,
this 2019.
and
is
ideally it should
so
be formalized, and then like, if there's, and then you just give an argument for the proposition in dispute and the further premises, whatever. That's the idea.
Every proposition that
You're
you
trying to
ever
mock
did.
AY? Is that the idea?
Wait, what did you say, guy that's running from me? What did you say, monkey?
That you're trying to do this to mock AY?
Who? Wait, what?
Ask yourself. You're trying to mock. Ask yourself.
Oh, wait.
I think you need to define AY though, because we don't have the same definitions of that.
Who the
So
fuck is ask your? Oh, whatever. So, okay, that would make sense because he didn't have like an odd retort when you said that. I think that's the correct.
I didn't understand what he said.
Yeah, that is well, that's sort of what he's trying to do, right? So like, he's kind of trying to play off that, and he's also trying to do like this kind of anime style thing.
Anime?
Yeah,
I don't
anime debater
know
thing.
what that means. I don't know what anime means.
It's like
What
he's
is that?
mixing this huge misconception of AY and then Eric when he's trolling to the extreme.
Oh my god! Now he wants to come off mute, but he couldn't answer questions.
That's what it seems like he's doing.
At this point, I don't know what to do if he won't stop trolling. Like, I genuinely.
I'm
don't know
not
what
trolling.
interest
You
there
just
is in
can't
the
answer
conversation.
questions. You're not comfortable with
Jason,
me.
I think that if we just keep sort of letting him do this for a while, he's eventually gonna like tire out, and he won't be able to keep it up with the same.
I've got an
energy
external
and then
battery
maybe we can
hooked
have a
up to my
conversation
phone.
after that.
I can go right now for 72 hours.
you got your piss jug ready to go?
Dude, I'll piss fucking on myself. Let's fucking go.
Is it a fan thing then, Monkey? Is it like this guy's a
But I
fan of
feel like
AY?
he's already like amateur.
No, I
kind of
actually
like a
think he has
widening
bad
toy
arguments.
where it's
But
like, I feel
the
like he's
propositional
already
Rolodex
partially
is very
winding
valid.
down.
Have you
I
ever
feel like
encountered
it's
Eric?
just, I
Wait,
feel
wait,
like,
wait.
let's say the next 20 minutes. He's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Why is Joey
just be
dick
quiet.
sucking this guy?
Have you ever heard of Eric on the app?
Yeah, he's talked to Eric.
He tried to
I
do
just
this
dislike your
against
monkey
K.
boy.
Wait, hold
That's
up.
Yeah, but you're
He
dick
tried to
sucking
do
this
this
guy.
against K.
Yeah,
He
he's
tried to
usually
do this against
fucking
K, and it
trolling.
failed because he
doing
didn't
it
ask the right
comically
question.
as you. Usually he's not doing it when he's dead ass serious. And when I say doing it, I mean what you're doing, not what AY does.
Yeah, I don't understand this.
Why
guy.
are Cage? Why are
He
you
has, like,
running
some
again?
hate towards me, so he's like.
I don't know if
favoring a
I
guy
didn't
who's
see
doing
him
worse
do
than
it
me.
towards. I didn't
Yo,
see.
Monkey, what did you do to get like? Oh, sorry.
I didn't see him do it towards K. Wait, you're talking about like the backwards K, like per life guy, right?
Wait, you're a Phil bro, and you said backwards K?
I thought, isn't he called backwards K? Isn't that what people call him?
Yeah.
I could be thinking of the wrong person.
Oh, his K is inverted, but he has the knots like notation.
Oh my goodness, he called him backwards K. Yeah. I've actually tried to get that guy on a debate versus.
I'll get him right now.
Yeah, get him right now. Natural law theory versus the transcendental argument on Jay Dyer. There's $1,000.
I don't know if you want to talk, like, because I'm actually going to give you some help here, because like I think if you want to talk to him, you're going to hear a bunch of gibberish.
I watched all of his. I've watched all of his debates since maybe the second or third week he was on TikTok. I would like to see him.
You're his biggest fan.
No, I watch all these debates, dude. I see you on debates. Now you're running from me again. When I say
just
I've seen all of his
admitted
debates,
free.
I watch debates of people I don't even agree with, and I tried to get him into a debate with Jay Dyer for $1,000. And you know what, Cage? What do you think he told me when I said that?
Oh, I'm hoping he told you to shove it.
No, he said $2,000.
No, did he?
How long have you been debating on TikTok?
Wait, you're telling me that
I've been on
pay
TikTok
people?
for several years, but I tried to
You're
get
telling-
him to go over to X to be a part of Jay's YouTube uploading, and he wouldn't do it for $1,000. So I don't respect him.
You're telling me you pay people to talk to Jay Dyer?
No, I don't pay it. There was $1,000 bet out there that NLT couldn't defeat Tag.
No.
Oh, okay, I see.
And everyone here that snickers and laughs, they won't go debate Jay right now.
No, it's
By the way,
just
I'm
you.
curious- I'm
Like, you
curious,
couldn't
do you
pay
think,
me.
like,
Yeah, I
Jay's
would
version-
never debate Jay, Kate. I'm terrified of Jay. I would never
Yeah,
talk to him.
you fucking lost to me. Just go back on mute, dummy.
Do you think Jay's version of tag works, or do you just are you
He
curious to
doesn't
see
run
people argue
Tag. He
against
runs.
it?
Wait. Just to be clear, he doesn't run Tag. He runs NLT.
No, I'm talking about Jay Dyer.
I would put money up of everybody on this panel right now that nobody would go debate Tag against Jay Dyer.
I mean, I think so. It depends on what I'm getting out of it. I might do it. It just depends.
You wouldn't do it. You'd look like an idiot.
You know what? You do realize that I have debated Jay Dyer before, right?
Yeah. What's your clip number? I'll pull it up right now.
If you type into the YouTube search bar,
I don't have to use YouTube. I've got a secondary source on a website. What debate and what year was it?
What?
Yeah, so if you type into whatever search bar you want to type into, Deer versus Jay Dyer, I'm sure it will pop
Oh,
up.
are you the atheist?
What?
The atheist.
Wait, are you an atheist? Wait, you're the atheist, right?
Don't know. Jay talks to a lot of atheists. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, are you an atheist?
Yeah.
Did you debate him on atheism itself?
I'll talk to him about Tag.
Wait, I think I've got your. I think I watched this a couple months ago. I think I've got, and this is the same name, same spelling as right here, right?
Yeah. This was
Let me see
wherever
something real
Jay
quick.
was like wherever Jay Dyer was incredibly confused about like how logic works and girls.
No, I think
other things.
Wait. I think I've got this clip. This is the same spelling as right here, right?
Yeah.
And is this on a channel on YouTube? Because I think this is on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on my channel.
It's on
what's your channel name?
Tribunal.
Yeah, what Mason said.
What's your channel name?
Philosophical Tribunal.
Okay, and it's not clipped, right? It's not clipped out of context?
I uploaded the entire discussion.
Would you be willing to come over to X either today or tomorrow and debate Jay on atheism?
I'm not going to X. If he comes to TikTok.
Why won't you go to X?
Because I don't use that platform. I
guarantee you have X on your phone right now. Quit lying.
I don't use that platform.
Okay, well, turn your screen on and like show your phone.
What are you talking about?
You're lying.
I don't think I can do that on here.
And you're really bad, bro. You fucking went on mute.
You
can't do that
You
anyway.
said Jay Dyer is hold on. You said Jay Dyer is going live on X today.
No. I said if he would come over there today or tomorrow.
Okay, but do you know if he would come today or tomorrow?
Do you mean could I get him over here right now? I don't know if I could get him to come here.
Not on TikTok, on X, because if you can.
Well, he has a TikTok and he goes live on TikTok. But if atheists want to debate and if you agree that you'll be clipped like debating him, I think there's a possibility that he would come over here.
Wait, but Jim, that's why I'm confused. Like, why you guys are so insistent on people going to X, considering Jay already like has TikTok, has a following.
Because he doesn't primarily go on X, and the last time he was on X, he got banned because people, they come up and they say Muhammad is this and that. Like, there's a bunch of clips on YouTube of it. But if you come to X, free, like you have total free speech.
How often is Jay Dyer on X?
I'd say 5 days a week.
Yeah, but in this sort of debate, people aren't liable to say something that would be not allowed on TikTok. So it's not.
Yeah, but he doesn't. That's not he doesn't make money off TikTok though, Eddie. You got to remember that. Like people are trying to. If you're a person that makes content, why would you make content on a platform that might ban you when you say artard or other stuff?
Yeah, that makes sense. But then people aren't going to people that don't use X aren't going to be like
the vast majority of people have an X account. I don't care what this guy says down here.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean even if they do, like they don't necessarily have like a following on there or something like that.
Yeah, but the whole thing is you go like if you need something, you go to where it's at. If you want to debate a Orthodox Christian, you're going to go to where the Orthodox Christian is. The Orthodox Christian doesn't necessarily have to come to where you are, especially if the motherfucker has 150,000 followers on YouTube and a couple 100,000 on X. Why would
Does Jay host his own stages on X, or does he go on other stages?
No, he has a stage. He won't mute you as long as you're making concise arguments.
Okay, and then you said he starts his stage like 5 days a week.
I'd say every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Saturday, Sunday. But Friday he hosts the 4th hour of Alex Jones. That's why he doesn't do Fridays on
Alex Jones, what the fuck? Okay.
Do you know how much InfoWars pays for a fucking hour snippet of people that?
I don't doubt that he's making money off it.
Yeah, but why would you laugh at somebody that makes $50 million a year on their store alone?
Oh, there's no way he's making that much money.
Alex Jones?
No, Jay Dyer.
Oh, Jay? No, I don't know how much Jay makes for hosting the 4th hour, but I'm telling you right now, when they came after
Alex,
Alex,
you have to file for bankruptcy. After,
wait. Just to be clear, when you say that you're coming, when you say Alex, when you question how much Alex is making, do you know
he filed for bankruptcy after he got sued?
Wait,
for like
so did Trump, and Trump's a billionaire. What does that mean? What does bankruptcy mean?
Yeah, as in like.
You think he's broke?
For bankruptcy, presumably that means that he had.
Yeah, have you seen Alex Jones's house? Do you think he's bankrupt?
I don't know if he's bankrupt as of now.
So when somebody files for bankruptcy, under your own words, what does that mean?
Well, I think it has something to do with like there's some financial obligation they have, and they don't have the funds to fulfill it, and then they sort of register as somebody. Did you know that? Do you know who Jeff Bezos is? Yeah. Did you know he's filed for bankruptcy twice? Did you know that? In his life, I didn't know. I don't know. Yeah. Do you think he's a broke dude, or would you say, "Oh, Jeff Bezos, Amazon"? Are you talking about the guy that filed for bankruptcy? Would you say that about him? I don't think he's a broke person as of now. Okay, so bankruptcy doesn't really matter about somebody's stature or some sort of monetary gain that they have. Do you think Alex Jones is broke? As of now, I would not say he is now. Okay, yeah, because he lives in a $12 million mansion in Austin, Texas. He's not a broke guy. Like, just because you file for bankruptcy doesn't mean you're broke. Bankrupt, but they still are able to like live off the assets they have in some way. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's something like that. Yeah, it could be that, but I'm just telling you right now. When you look at Jay and these other people, they're not broke people, and we're getting away. And look at how these other guys run. Look at Cage just runs away. By the way, let me ask you something. Like this doesn't want to have the debate. This whole stuff about the propositional Rolodex, like, so is that to imitate Ask Yourself, or is that to imitate like Eric? Or, like, no, I just thought it's funny because I disagree with Ask Yourself on 99.9% of things, but I think it's funny that most people on TikTok, on X, YouTube, Discord, etc. They can't contend with it. It's so funny that, like, if I ask you, if you make some sort of claim, right, and then you make a proposition out of it,
if you have P1, P2 conclusion, somehow you get mad at me when I keep pressing you on arguments for your arguments. That's what's funny about it, and that's what he was right about.
Yeah, but so what's an example of something you and AY disagree on?
Who?
Ask yourself.
Oh, I think vegan ethics presupposes some sort of standard that ethics itself is valid.
Ethics itself is valid. Okay.
Under his worldview,
What
when
does
he
that
says
ethics
that
mean?
when he says that there's a standard that you shouldn't eat meat, you shouldn't do this, X, Y, and Z. I think that presupposes that there's some standard
But you said
outside
ethics
of himself.
itself being valid. What
Well,
does that mean?
I think AY wants to say, because like AY is not going to be a moral realist, he's going to be an anti-realist. So he thinks
I don't know about that, and I think historically, I think you're correct, but recently, I don't know if that's the case.
Oh no, 100%. He recently made a video where him and Lance Bush, joined by Joe Schmidt, react to a video of Cosmic Skeptic kind of critiquing Sam Harris in an interview, sort of, and he's strongly says he's an anti-realist, and the reason they brought up Joe Schmidt is so it wouldn't be too biased in the anti-realist side, so they could have a realist there,
Yeah, my thing would be just like when you say what's your disagreement with, ask yourself. I would say the vegan ethics side of it, when he says that, let's say I do eat chicken and I do eat meat, I eat a lot of meat.
Yeah.
When he says that it's bad, to eat meat, based on let's say there's all of these factors that go into it.
Sure.
I would like to know where he himself in the debate gets his standards from.
No, the standard's just gonna come from his own preferences. He's gonna be a type of subjective.
Okay, well, my standards say that it's okay to fucking kill live animals and eat them.
Yeah, okay, so here's what he would say. He'd say, okay, let's see if you have those values, and he might ask you. So presumably you think it's okay to stab an animal for food, but you wouldn't say it's okay to stab
any question you have about it, my question would be, what is the standard to say that the ethics are right or wrong?
And then he's gonna ask you, what's true of the animal that if it were to become true of the human would make you say it's okay to stab the human for food?
If it was what?
So he's gonna ask you, what's true of an animal that if it were to become true of a human would make you say it is okay to stab a human?
In my worldview, animals aren't image bearers of God. And in the scenario that you gave, in my worldview, animals aren't. They don't possess this ability to become humans. So I'd say you're arguing from hysteria. In my point.
So I think he would go. So he has two ways he goes here. So one, he can ask.
I already know what his dude. When I bring up his points, I've already watched all of his stuff. I watched him get destroyed.
So what if you found out that Jewish people weren't made in the image of God? Then would you be okay for stabbing them?
Jewish people weren't made in the, what'd you say?
Image. Yeah, let's say you found out that not even Jewish people. Let's say you found out that all Chinese people were not made in God's image. Then would you be okay?
Yeah, in my worldview, that doesn't exist.
No, I'm just asking.
Why do I have to participate in your hypotheticals? What's the argument for that?
Is the claim that the hypothetical is
No, there is no claim. I'm asking why I would have to participate in your hypothetical.
No, I'm just asking you a question. You can dodge.
Nobody's dodging. I'm asking for an argument, and maybe you make a sound argument, and then maybe I give a response.
Okay, I think this is done.
Wait, you're not look. You're not even letting me get it off. You're not letting me get it off. You're literally not letting me get off my question to you. If you have an argument, or if you don't have an argument, if I ask you what is the argument that I should have to subscribe to this belief, and you can't make it, and then you just start going on to other things, I don't think that that's good faith.
Yes. Okay. So let me say this. I'm not making that claim. So I'm not making the claim that you should do anything.
Come up here, vegan Bolshevik. Why you ran from me?
Here's what I am doing. I'm asking you a question, and the question is: if it were the case that you found out that Chinese people were not made in his image, would it be okay to stab them?
That doesn't exist in my worldview.
What doesn't exist?
Chinese people literally in the fact that you said
I didn't say that.
You said Chinese people. What is when you say people? What do you mean by that?
Well, just the ordinary sense of.
I don't know what the ordinary sense is. What do you mean by people?
Well, don't go back to.
I don't know what you mean by the word people. What does that mean?
You're really
gonna be a coward.
I feel like we're having a good discussion now.
I don't know what you mean by people. Can you cash out the word people?
Okay.
Yeah, just replace.
It's Amder. It's you were. I think my theory was because I thought he was.
Somebody called me a coward up here because they can't define what they mean by people. That's so funny.
I told you that he would tire out, and he did. But then when he felt like he was getting pressed, he retreated back to the
that's true.
Wait, we're pressed to what? You went on mute. You went on mute earlier, buddy.
Yeah,
Go back on mute. You already got cooked, and monkeyboy wants to chime in now that he got cooked. So
maybe when he tires out again, you can
go back on mute, monkeyboy.
It's like a kind of defense mechanism.
Oh, look at this guy running. When you say people, what do you mean by that?
Well, it means the same thing that ordinary is ordinary. However, the term's ordinarily used when you're talking.
Same. What do you mean by same? What is that?
Yeah, it's definitely back to trolling.
Oh, now he can't answer the question.
He has a shield, right? Which is he can troll.
I don't know what you mean by people.
Normal.
Maybe I have a different.
Okay, now that you're normal.
Maybe I have a different meta. Maybe I have a different meta account.
Kind of hassle.
Maybe I have a different meta account of what you mean by people. What do you mean specifically?
He has a fence around him, kind of.
Yeah, you just can't answer questions, and now you're gonna run. Vegan Bolshevik, do you want to have a go since
Yeah.
you've been fucking ducking me?
Well,
Yeah,
if you've
I have a
ever,
duck
so
you
Kate, if
want.
you've ever like talked, oh, you want to go ahead? Go ahead. All right.
Okay, what you now know as Chinese humans.
I don't know
If we
what
were
that means. I don't know what people or humans mean. What do you
Here
mean
he's
by
just
human?
completely trolling. He's just gonna say he doesn't know like what any
No,
word
I
means.
want you to cash out the terms you mean. I'm sorry, I'm asking you for
I don't think
clarification
it's
on the
worth
word.
entertaining him anymore.
I'm like willing to cash out the terms. So like whenever you're in a classroom and your
Dude,
teacher,
you already got cooked earlier. Why are you back
your
off
teacher
mute?
is
Go back
teaching
on
the
mute like a
class
good
and they're
boy.
telling you, hey, there's this cultural
Not
practice
listening
or
to
this
anything this
holiday
guy
that the
says. He already
people
went
of
on
China
mute. Now he wants to
typically
chime up
practice.
30 minutes later.
It's the same term usage of what your professor is saying when you're studying in class and you understand what he's saying. It's that same exact term usage.
Now he wants to come off mute after he got
Or if
cooked
your
earlier.
mom says
Vegan,
like I
do you
met
have
a lot of
anything to
people
add?
today, like you presumably you understand what your mom is saying. Like just what that word when she says it, you
What's the
understand.
argument that I have a mother? What's the argument?
Yeah, it's not.
I'm not
you guys want to
convinced
go
you
somewhere
do
else.
Oh,
that.
now he goes back. Look at this guy over here. He's just
No,
look
I
at all these
agree you
fucking
don't
Phil
have
bros
one.
on mute.
Surely he doesn't think that makes him look good to like get asked a hard question and retreat to this trolling.
When you say
I don't
he,
think he
what's the
believes it
argument
makes
of
it look
he?
good. I
What
think
do you mean by
so
he?
I think he personally finds it fun to some degree, and then there's also this idea of like it's a useful way to avoid like
Is this
answering
Eric up here?
All you guys
Proposition?
are doing is coming off of mute when you hear certain keywords.
But
I want to hear
I think
vegan Bolshevik.
propositional here
You
wants
guys
to
hear me?
talk to him.
I just want to
Yeah, I
hear
want
vegan
to.
Bolshevik.
Yeah, wait. I've let this like silly conversation go.
Okay,
so I
if
think,
it's
like, you
silly,
owe
if
it to
it's
me,
silly,
fucking
you guys
let
can
me-
hang out with each other, Eddie. I'll just leave.
Let's stay.
Wait, like, wait. Do you think it's fucking unfair for me to ask to finish the fucking sentence? You fucking faggot.
Whoa!
Your live might get taken down though for saying that. I don't know.
Yeah. He's mad that the fucking host wants to like be able to finish the sentence. Like, get over it.
Just think about it. Like just saying that word, you'll just like jeopardize your whole life. It's just not like. Just say a word that like rhymes with it, and you're fine.